KROQ.
Good morning. Viva Klein Alley Show.
Game's the game.
Let's get the show started. The show started.
We are live in Los Angeles. 3, 2, 1. And here we go.
Klein Alley Show. 106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County. This is the world famous KROQ.
Good morning. Welcome to your Wednesday here on KROQ. We are Klein Alley Show. That makes me Klein. That person over there, Allie.
What?
I was thinking about. I was trying to say that lady, and then I remembered you don't like being called that, so I wanted to come up with a more appropriate term, so I just said human.
I feel like lady is kind of like in ma'am territory.
Yeah, it's not good. That lady, my lady over there, that's
I'll
Allie.
take my lady.
My lady is Allie over there. You got DJ Omar Khan. He's the audio sniper. Jake Z Nerd.
I'm a pretty lady.
He likes being called a lady.
He's a very pretty lady. And producer Vanessa in the back taking the calls. 800-520-1067.
She's a good girl.
Lots to get into today on the show. Of course, we'll get you into some sold-out Linkin Park. Listen for those blocks that could happen when you least expect them. Back-to-back Linkin Park songs means less talking for us, but more Linkin Park for you. We get you into the sold-out show on Saturday at the Intuit Dome. And also, if he shows up, place your bets, you'll be seeing Morrissey with Social D, Ontario on October 18th. We get you into that show as well. And we will celebrate times that you got ghosted, because we will send you to a show where there's a decent chance that you potentially get ghosted by at least one of the people playing that night.
Yeah, and this doesn't have to be significant others or people you dated.
No.
I think if somebody bailed on you, didn't show up, flaked, any of that stuff, especially if it's for something important and the excuse was lame, you know, everyone who is a Morrissey fan, I think, knows what that feels like already, but we want to hear about it.
Let's start the show today with this message, which I think is positive, but also quite negative on the GOAT line. That's always there for you, 844-956-GOAT. It's a great way for us to keep up with you if you listen to the podcast or can't get through on the live show.
So, quick question for you guys. Have you ever wished for something so much in your life that you just want it to happen, and then when it happens, you're like, man, I wish it didn't happen?
That's what they say. Careful what you wish for, because sometimes you actually get what you want and you realize this is terrible. Whoever won that Powerball earlier this week, yeah, sure, they're going to be rich and buy a bunch of jet skis and a few homes, but potentially their life unravels. Happens to a lot of those lottery winners.
No, but it would still be amazing.
Probably, yes, it would still be amazing.
There's no way that I would regret that.
You just buy more jet skis. Every time, something else bad happens, just another jet ski.
I think about all those nights that I dreamed in college of having an Oscar in my hand, and I envisioned doing my speech, all of it.
Oh,
Just buy one.
What a sad dream. Yeah, go to Hollywood Boulevard. You could buy an Oscar that says like best friend or best girlfriend.
Having a real one, Klein. And I can't imagine that if that came through, I'd be sad about it and be like, not all it's cracked up to be.
But what if someone wants to steal it from you, so they break into your house, take it, and murder you?
Still worth it.
All right, you're right.
At least I got the recognition.
This guy claims that he wished for something, and now it has come back to bite him in the ass.
Because that's the way I feel about your show. Like, I love you guys. I listen to you every morning on the goddamn podcast.
Whoa.
And there used to be no commercials. Then all of a sudden you get popular, and I'm listening to f***ing John Buys Homes 10 times.
Well, let me tell you something. John's got to buy a lot of homes, A. And B, don't be fooled, we're not popular. So
no, it's just the company wants to make money.
The company has gotten desperate. It's a very big difference between us being popular and the company being desperate.
And also, if you could start out with you replaying your own commercials and I could at least listen to that 3 times in a row, but now there's like 4 or 5 commercials in a row. And it feels like I'm listening to it live, which is why I don't listen to it live, because you play the same goddamn songs all the time, and there's too many commercials. Anyway,
thank you.
Just trying to say, I'm happy for your success, but I hate it.
Wow.
Sounds like, all right, great. Thank you for the call. Well, you didn't see this coming live, huh? Who thought we'd be playing Chili Peppers right out of the gate?
It's a new one, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, you didn't realize that was happening. This Chili Pepper song is brought to you by John Buys Homes.
He loves them.
Want to sell a home? John will buy it. John Buys Homes.
Go, John.
You go buy a home.
1-800, go, John.
It's KROQ. Alley Show. It's interesting, and I think some people perhaps will think that she's weird for doing this, but before the show, I guess Vanessa was saying that she's got a headache, but she doesn't want to take medicine because if she takes medicine, then the medicine will not work.
Woman issues?
No, it's not woman issues.
She
it's
didn't
just
say
a
that.
regular headache that Vanessa gets headaches. And she came in here and I was like, oh, why don't you take something? And the reason for not taking something was extremely weird and confusing to me.
It's not weird. If you take too much ibuprofen or too much aspirin, it ends up not working later and then I have to go stronger and stronger. So I try not to take medicine unless I'm in super pain. But because I can tell that this is going to be a whole day headache,
You can tell that already?
I can tell because my shoulders hurt too.
Yeah, but how often are you actually... I think you're thinking of people who are taking it every single day, right? I mean, if you have one headache and you take ibuprofen and it goes away, that's a done deal.
I just feel like what I'm thinking makes sense. I don't want to be a drug addict.
She also...
You don't want to be a drug addict?
I mean, she's talking about it like it's crack. And then
It's
she's
funny,
also
because her
like,
headache
it'll
is caused
ruin
by
my
coffee,
liver.
probably.
I'm like, but wait a minute. Drinking also... like, everything ruins your liver.
Right, Vanessa, like I know that my wife is the other extreme. She will think I'm probably going to get a headache later. I will take preventatively. She'll take a handful of Advil.
Oh, as soon
all
as
the
I feel
time.
the inkling of something, boom.
But
Four ibuprofen right down the gullet.
But I kind of agree with Vanessa. If I feel, I don't get a lot of headaches, but if I do get one feeling coming on, I go, I'm just going to power through it. I don't want.
Why?
It's not 'cause
Why?
but
We have this wonderful invention called medicine that can make you feel better.
Nah.
You don't need to power through anything.
When I'm older, body might not be okay with the weak stuff.
Is it the problem we don't have the bubblegum flavored stuff here at work?
No, the problem is
She likes
that
great.
Oh,
We got
it's
a big old spoon.
Yeah, is that the issue? Because I know that there's the swallow
Here comes
pills.
the airplane.
We got the swallow pill. But I don't understand. So you have a headache. Currently, you have a headache.
Yeah, I did take the medicine though.
Oh, you
Yeah,
did?
because I was like, Vanessa,
You sound a little slurry,
just
Vanessa.
take the
Dude, are you hungover?
Are you racist?
Hungover.
Sorry.
Oh,
I was watching Wednesday last night. That's what I did.
Big night.
And
night.
so now you are on the medicine right now.
I mean, I took it. Now let's just wait for this headache to go away.
Do you think that this is going to become an addiction? Is that your concern?
No, I know people have heard this, that if you take a lot of medicine later, it just won't work as well because you took it too much.
Is this
She
the
thinks she's
same?
going to build a high tolerance for it.
Exactly,
Right.
and I don't want to take like high doses for
I know,
no
but
reason.
it's ibuprofen. It's not like it's Vicodin. That,
Okay, can someone call
Vicodin's
me?
the good
and-
stuff.
but yeah,
what I'm saying
Vicodin you
makes
can get
sense,
addicted
right?
to real quick.
I can get you some Vicodin by the end of the show if you want it. Do you
I
want
actually
it?
think the opposite happens,
How?
where if you don't take anything and then your headache's really bad and you take something, it's like it's too late.
Nope, 747. Vanessa is right. That's all I needed.
What does she say?
That's my method. 7 ibuprofen
that's
every
what-
4
No,
hours for 7 days.
747,
She-
the text line.
I think 747 is the
Vanessa.
airplane she wants to fly the medicine into her mouth. Make it
No,
a 747 this
747
time.
area
Open the
code.
hanger.
Ah, cool.
Vanessa, does this have something to do with when you get under the table and eat grapes?
And that's a real thing too.
That's a cure for a headache in Colombia.
That's just to make your dreams come true.
You are a leprechaun.
So here's
now
the
you're
thing.
not even a child.
So she
you're a
will-
leprechaun.
She will not take Advil if she has a headache, but if she needs a dream to come true, she will get under the table and eat a grape. Is that correct?
But not too many. You don't want to get
New
addicted.
Year's.
Right. I don't want to get addicted, then all of a sudden the grape, I need more grape to take the same amount of wish.
Look,
All right, listen,
just
I can't-
regular painkillers, just a standard Tylenol, ibuprofen. That God gave us that to just pop whenever we want. Okay, that's just for us to eat like candy.
How many take a week, Al, you think? What's your number?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, if I have an inkling of anything, I'll take 4.
4 at a time.
Oh yeah,
Even though serving size is 2. You double up.
yeah, because that's just the crap they put on the bottle to be like, yeah, just for safety.
So you
4.
feel- you
I want
4.
it done. Yeah,
So many people agree with me on the text line.
Okay.
my
Is
wife
that-
takes 4 every night.
Why? For just because?
Because otherwise she'll wake up with like stiffness and back
Oh my!
pain.
What
and-
is
Oh,
going?
the pain of looking at Alley.
Shut up! You can't cure that with ibuprofen, all
If
right?
you'd like an easy $100, think of all the grapes and/or medicine you could buy with that.
Yes.
Give us a call now. A little Allie knows the news action will begin in a moment. 800-520-1067. Come back, play the game, give away some cash. That is next.
What's up, you guys? It's Mike Shinoda from Linkin Park. We are excited to see you.
That you cut me open.
Every time you hear a block of Linkin Park on KROQ, caller 2800-520-1067 scores tickets to see them at the Intuit Dome this Saturday.
Keep it on KROQ to win.
This week have been on Linkin Park. Just thank KROQ so much for playing the music and helping us get our start.
Hear a block of Linkin Park. Win your way into their hometown show at the Intuit Dome this Saturday. Courtesy of Live Nation.
The world famous KROQ.
People are thinking about the concept of finally hunkering down. I think this was almost the time last year Vanessa made her pledge that she was not even going to consider dating until like the summer again or something. She said,
Oh, yeah. Didn't you have some kind of a rule, Vanessa?
she had some weird rule where she shut down like 6 months of the year.
New Year's resolution.
You weren't going to even date until, but you said that
Until
all,
like March or-
you basically said all the good people or decent people were all taken during cuffing season. You weren't going to stick around and date the riffraff or something like that, right?
Yeah, but not those words, but yes.
But now with this new dating trend of shrekking, I feel like every person has a chance. The concept that people are now willing to date people that are way uglier than they think they could get because they just want to be treated decent. They're so sick and tired of dating good-looking people and being treated like a piece of trash that they're like, I'm going to find a really ugly person that's going to be so lucky to have me.
Yeah, there was this girl that I dated in high school, and then she left me for a man, and she never really came out of the closet. I think she ended up choosing the straight life. But I saw a picture of her husband on Facebook one day, and I was like, oh!
Right.
Oh, my God, he looked like a weird cartoon character.
So
I was
she's
like,
always had a thing for Shreks.
no, I was the beautiful one, okay?
I don't know
And
about all
she
that.
decided to go for a guy, and she was gorgeous. And she went for a guy that I just still cannot believe. But that's love, I guess, right?
Well, or people have just
Or that's seeing the beauty of people on the inside, Allie, and
inner
not being
beauty.
superficial.
Yeah, you superficial
Yeah,
bitch.
well.
Get it right.
I mean, we all say we're going to do that, and then we don't, right?
Yes,
Yeah, that's
superficial
just true.
Shrek.
All right.
Superficial Shrek.
On that note, let's take this quiz. Everyone can answer. We'll see how we do. Who's the most dateable? We'll start with this, jumping ahead a bit. Jake, what do you think a good gift would be to give to someone on a first year anniversary?
Aren't there like rules that you're supposed to give a certain thing, or is that just for marriage?
Just answer
I'm
the question.
just asking you what you think you would do. And we
Flowers.
know flowers. Vanessa?
So I would get like a goodie bag of things that they like their favorite candy, or like things that they like.
Like a goodie bag. That's your answer, is a goodie bag.
You're definitely a child.
Oh,
you
my
are
God.
a child. God damn it, Vanessa.
And one of those cool snap bracelets.
Okay, like
A yo-yo, a kazoo, and some candy?
And Smarties.
You're saying you're going to give them a goodie bag like they left a child's party?
I'm giving them nothing.
Here's a sticky hand. I want to be stuck to you.
This is a finger trap. Vanessa, wow.
I mean, those are exciting.
All right.
You guys didn't let me explain my gift. That was a great gift.
We get
You
it.
said candy and then candy.
It was the example. I couldn't think of ideas. Like, if they like a certain video game, then I would get them the video game that they like. Or, like things that they like all in one bag.
A video game? Yeah, teenagers like video games.
Yeah.
Little kids like video
Smart.
games.
Gone up
Smart.
5 years.
That's right. All right.
Here's more Roblox.
Allie, Roblox. That's a gift card to Roblox. All right, it's a great gift, Vanessa. Don't let them. I'm writing down your score. You're doing okay already. You're not losing to Jake yet. Are we all going to play this, or just the two single people?
I think we should all play.
Allie, what do you think a good first-year anniversary gift is?
Something sentimental, like reminding you of the first time that you went out together, or go to a place that's sentimental, like a restaurant or a landmark or some experience that you've had together. So recreate that.
Omar, you've been happily married to your high school sweetheart.
Yeah.
Real, true romance in the making. What did you do for your first-year anniversary? What do you think
I
for a good
don't
first-year
remember
gift is?
exactly what I did, but I would do something like a weekend getaway. Like
Ooh.
Santa Barbara or something like that.
Yeah, I feel
or
like
bed
a
and
year.
breakfast,
I
something
think
like
that seems like a big milestone. We made it a year. Let's go out and celebrate.
I can't remember what we did for I think the biggest thing we did was for year one. Now, after that, we don't really care.
Is that for marriage or just dating?
First year anniversary of any relationship. First year anniversary of any relationship. This is about dating now. So if you make it a year, my theory is every relationship should have a 1-year shelf life. You should be forced to end after a year. That way you only have good memories of each other. Not a lot of fighting. I think I suggested for 1 year, butt stuff, but I think we ended up going to Nordstrom's. So
that's it? This Nordstrom?
It feels like it. Going to Nordstrom.
It feels like I got the butt stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
I think she wanted something there. All right, moving on.
Yeah, all right.
Hey, who gets the point?
I'm keeping track of the scores. We'll say at the end who's the most dateable.
Clearly me.
What is the last thing you do before you fall asleep at night? Now, a lot of times they have figured out that couples can be very compatible or incompatible based on this particular thing. So we start this time with Vanessa.
Unfortunately, I check my social media and check all of my alarms.
Okay. Jake, last thing you do before bed?
I put on the PTI podcast from ESPN.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah, that's what you fall asleep to, right?
Yeah, it's great.
I like that. They ever have Wilbon on there with Kornheiser?
Yeah, they've been on all week.
I feel like they're never together, those two.
They've been on all week.
Separate them
NFL
constantly.
season, they're back together, baby.
Ugh, what a couple. That's relationship goals right there. Allie, what is it that you do?
Well, usually I will check my alarms like Vanessa does, and I'll usually do a game, like some kind of a brain teaser type game.
You do a brain teaser?
Yeah.
Aren't you not supposed to be stimulating your brain before bed?
No, it's just it's not stimulating necessarily.
Nothing
I'll do
can
like
stimulate that.
Sudoku. Yeah. It's already fried and dead. There's nothing that's going to bring it back to life.
He goes, I don't get it.
A little Sudoku is not going to change anything.
Do you ever solve these problems, or you just look at them and go to bed?
It just teases me, and then I fall asleep.
All right, Omar?
Yeah.
What are you last thing you do?
Last thing I do is I set my alarm, and then I say love you to my wife, and if she's not wearing her big rig for sleep apnea, give her a quick kiss. Good night.
Sounds so romantic.
Big rig. You call it her big rig?
Yeah.
The whole 18-reeler.
Good night.
I mean, it is a contraption.
Oh, yeah,
guys.
those things are massive.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. All right, good night, honey. Just saying good night. There she goes.
Give her a peck.
I self-pleasure
Ew, before
What?
bed?
Every night?
as often as possible.
Damn.
It's
I
like,
think you need to see some support.
Why?
I think you are thinking about sex too much.
That's not for sex reasons. That's for medical reasons. That's to release the beast.
Ew. God. God. Did you hear anyone else on the show say I need to release the beast before I go to bed?
Because I'm the only one who's taking this honestly. You guys are lying.
No.
Allie's doing crossword puzzles in bed. Forget that. That's BS. No way.
Yes, I am.
This is the last thing you do? I don't believe it.
Yeah.
Isn't your wife around?
Sometimes.
And you're just doing that in front of her?
No, she'll be like brushing her teeth in the bathroom. I'll squeeze it out quick.
No, you won't.
Yes.
You're just going to do that while she's in the bathroom brushing her teeth.
Yeah, when the water stops, I got to hurry up.
Ew. Stop.
Why are you looking at me like that?
God, this is just, it's too much.
It's not too much.
No, I think that it is, that's stimulating.
Opposite. That's like morphine.
So it makes you, it's like your melatonin for the night.
Yeah, done.
That is so strange. I wonder if other people do that.
Every other
I would
person
love
does
to
it. But
hear
that's
if
fine.
anybody
No one-
else does that.
I'm the only one who's going to look like a weirdo because I'm saying it. You guys are talking.
That's definitely not in the dateable category, I'll tell you that.
Being honest, honesty is the number one dateable thing.
But
and that
that's
is
what my
honest.
mom was engaged to a man who did that every single day, and she left him.
Pick a word that describes you in the describes your bedroom. Describes your bedroom. One word to describe
Me in the bedroom
no,
or bedroom?
describes your bedroom. One word. Vanessa, we'll start with you.
One word, the what?
Describes your bedroom.
Super
Super duper
cool. And really,
We're looking for one word. What happened
I don't even know what they said because you're laughing so much.
Okay, what were you going to say?
What's your word?
Why are you laughing?
Okay, super what?
Just neat.
Super neat?
Yep.
Okay, all right. Vanessa, that just also sounds like a kid's response.
Because it is. That's just my response.
Okay, all right.
Jake, one word to describe your bedroom.
Well, my bedroom is also my living room. And my kitchen.
That's more than one word.
Guys, I don't think any of us are dateable. It's terrible. So that's the word you're using? Living room?
I think my whole room is a whole Jake Shack is pretty chill.
Chill. That's a good word.
Finally, we got a word. Oh, Christ. Allie?
Peaceful.
Omar?
Comfortable.
What about you?
Nessie.
Ugh. Yeah, because of what you...
It's $100 up for grabs every morning around this time. Little Allie knows the news action. Perhaps you learn a thing or two. Maybe we pay the people. Regardless, it's a good opportunity for us to shame Allie for not knowing the news she should know. After all, she will be delivering the ADD news later this hour. But let's see how you do. A regular person on the phone battling Allie for her money. Hey, good morning, Dan. Welcome to KROQ. How goes it?
Good morning. It goes well.
Allie is going to sequester herself outside of the KROQ studios. We will give you a chance to answer first. Then she'll come in and we will score it together. Hopefully you know the answers to these questions about things happening in the news. And here we go.
Allie knows the news.
U.S. high school students have just hit a 30-year low in what?
In math and science scores.
Math and science. We've got a question number 2. Once the most viewed animal on all of YouTube, in fact, I believe has Guinness records for being the most viewed animal on YouTube, has passed away at the age of 18. Which animal did we just lose?
I'm going to guess panda.
Panda. We go to question number 3. A brawl at this local sports venue left fans bloodied and is now being investigated. A brawl at what local sports venue?
It was at the Rose Bowl.
All right, we go to question number 4. Apple made a lot of announcements yesterday. What is one thing that Apple announced at their big unveiling of new products?
The iPhone 17.
All right, and finally, this fast food place is offering free breakfast to people in Los Angeles over the next 12 weeks so that LA can try to wake up a little happier. Which fast food place is offering up the free breakfast items?
Chick-fil-A.
All right. Sounds like a man who's taken advantage of that already. Let's bring Allie in. We'll score it together and see how you do. $100 could be coming your way. If you're playing along right now, you get at least 3 right. You should be on the phone tomorrow around this time to take Allie's money. You deserve it. Here we go, Allie. Question 1.
Hello, yes.
U.S. high school students have just hit a 30-year low in what?
Oh, I believe it's math and reading.
Huh. See, he said math and science, and you say math and reading. The story I saw just said reading scores.
Oh, it's both. You couldn't read further into the headline.
I guess I stopped reading the headline because I can't. So I'm part of the problem. So I'll just go ahead. He didn't say reading at all. He did say math. Let's call that a push.
What?
Yeah, why not? Maybe it said something about science, too. I couldn't read it. Listen.
It's math and reading. I read the article.
You sure?
Yes, I did.
Anyway, tied up 1-1. We go to question number 2. Once the most viewed animal on YouTube as a Guinness record has sadly passed away.
Yeah, Maru, the box-loving cat.
Maru. Of course, Allie knows about. That's all of Allie's favorite things
boxes.
In one sentence: box and cats.
Mm-hmm.
That is correct. Maru, the box-loving cat. R.I.P. And maybe at some point this morning, Omar will give the 21 Meow tribute to Maru with the sweet sounds of your dead cat. And I know that it's never an easy day for you when a cat dies. But when it's a cat that was loved by the internet, like Maru.
Yeah, well.
Oh, that's 1. 20 more to go. That's 2. Okay, we will miss you. R.I.P. Maru.
All right.
There we go.
Put her out of her misery.
Allie gets the point.
Stop.
That's a lot. I should have not said 21. It's too many. Okay, I take back what I said. We go to question number... God damn it, Maru.
Maru.
Question number 3. A brawl at this local sports venue has left the fans bloodied. Is now being investigated or looked into.
At a sports venue?
Local sports venue.
Dodger Stadium?
See, when you hear brawl, I think Dodger Stadium as well. He said Rose Bowl, perhaps something that happened after everyone was nice and drunk at Oasis, but it was at SoFi.
Oh.
Happened over the weekend at the Texans game, and apparently a bunch of Texans fans left all bloodied up. So
it's any other day for a text.
just
though?
another day for a text. They all claim we came in bloody too. We're just always bloody, but no one gets the point. Question 4. Allie is still up 1, thanks to Maru, the box-loving cat. R.I.P.
Thank you.
Apple announced a lot of stuff at their big unveiling of new products. What is one thing that was announced?
The new thin iPhone 17.
All right, he said iPhone 17 as well. You both get the point. And this is your final question, Allie, up 1. You need this one. Dan, let's go. This fast food place is giving away free breakfast items for the next 12 weeks to help Los Angeles wake up happy. They want Los Angelinos to wake up a little happier, so they're giving away free breakfast items.
McDonald's?
Ooh, that is not right. Dan said Chick-fil-A, and Dan is correct.
Oh. I didn't even know they had breakfast. I don't go to Chick-fil-A.
I know, you're not welcome. So that's a 2-2 tie.
Me and my box-loving cat will eat elsewhere.
Anyone who knows the answer to the box-loving cat question is not welcome at Chick-fil-A. Hey, ties go to the house, Dan. I'm so sorry. I wish we could have given you something, but give this man a tiny towel. Let's go give you a tiny towel. Hold on, Dan, all right? Thank you. That's something money can't buy. A very special KROQ tiny towel.
Limited edition.
And now some Sublime on KROQ. Show. It's the time of the year where everyone is celebrating new phones, new phone announcements, but we'd like to flip the script around here and celebrate your old-ass phone.
Your busted phone.
Your busted old phone. And I know that some of you are sitting around now looking at your cracked screen, so cracked that it almost looks stained glass at this point.
Cool.
You can't really even see through it. And maybe you're still rolling with the iPhone 4. Or maybe you have a phone that was someone else's phone that still seems to work. Jake, yours is pretty old. I know that when we try to take pictures or videos for the show on your phone, we can hardly ever post them.
Yeah, it's terrible.
What kind of phone do you have?
iPhone something, I don't know. iPhone that I can't update because I don't have enough memory.
It's old.
Really?
His may be a single-digit iPhone. And I bet
my phone just started this month. They're going to stop updating it.
Oh,
What?
just now?
Just September of 2025 is when they're going to stop kind of like, offering any kind of updates or any kind of support.
That is kind of messed up.
Yeah,
they're
they're
like,
like, "We're done.
Yeah, we're done with you.
It's obsolete.
Yep.
We're not
You're
gonna
on your
bother."
own now.
So my question for you, if you can call, and some people have a phone that they can't even call on, So if that's you, I'm sorry we can't hear from you. I'd love to. You could text in perhaps. But
doesn't that defeat the purpose of a phone?
Yeah. But, I mean, I know people that have phones that they can only use on speaker to listen, but they have to take it off speaker to talk.
That's the best when you have to really, you're like, okay, I can only talk on this side of my face, and you can do FaceTime, and I can't see you, but you can see me. It's like the life that they have to live to get around those obstacles is hilarious.
I went through a period where the phone would get progressively hotter, so I'd turn it on again, and then it would heat up so much that it actually got hot in the hand, but it would shut off, and it had about 3 minutes. So I would need to, if I had like a call to make, I'd turn it on, and I would just be like, I just got to get this out quickly because the phone, and then at some point it would just heat up so much it would just shut down again.
Wow.
So
I remember that phone.
Yeah, I love that phone.
Yeah.
Who's got the oldest phone listening to K-Rock right now? I would love you to try to call us on that phone at 800-520-1067.
Because some people, too, choose to have an older phone.
Right,
some people go really old school on purpose.
I think in many ways that becomes more of a flex than I got the new iPhone. Oh, I've already pre-ordered the new iPhone.
Well, yeah, because
17.
that's easy. You just pay for it and you have it.
And this can't be any hipster BS, right? Because the Razr phones and the flip phones kind of, were in style like 6 months ago. But they have to be old.
Yeah,
they can't be just like bought.
Right, exactly. I didn't just buy an old phone on eBay so I could say I had an old phone.
Yeah.
That's absolutely true. It's got to be something you've had, like you've been using since you got it. Now, maybe you didn't get it new to begin with, but I would like to celebrate one of the oldest phones that's currently in existence right now in our listening audience. Jake's is the one to beat, and I think he has an iPhone 9. I think.
Really?
Is it a 9, Jake, or is it even before that?
I have no idea. I have to check.
Is your screen color?
No, it's grainy, black and white.
Yeah. Yeah, he's not kidding, guys.
No
It's in
way.
bad shape.
Well, my father-in-law was resisting. He was resisting technology in general. But then eventually, when they started doing like digital-only tickets for things, that's when he really screwed himself because he's like, I can't go to any sporting events. Like, it really started to affect his life. And then his phone was so old he couldn't even download an app anymore. And eventually he went into the iPhone store and he was like, what do I do? And they were like, sir, the only thing you can do is to just buy a new phone. There's nothing we can do to help you.
Oh, yeah, I was pissed. I couldn't update my phone, so I couldn't update the new Ticketmaster app, so I couldn't even get to the concert I was going to.
You really start not being able to have life experiences because your phone's so old.
So, Jake, what did you do? So you say to them, I can't download the app?
I had to finally go to like just the browser on my phone and log into Ticketmaster through the browser.
Oh, my God. That's sad when you just scroll down to browser mode.
They do like to post a lot of stuff, like memes that'll say things like for people that are the buy the new phone every year people or every other year people, that if you had taken that money that you spent on the phones and put all that money into like Apple stock, you'd have $6 billion right now or some crazy number.
909 said, I have an iPhone 7, but I can't make calls on it since it doesn't run on cell towers anymore. So they're texting us.
Oh, thank you for the information. Kimberly, what currently are you calling us from right now?
The iPhone 10.
Oh, we've got a 10er.
10, I think that was the last one I had before this one, and this is a 14, which is an older one, I guess.
What kind of working shape is it in right now? What things are not working on it?
It goes on SOS randomly.
So all of a sudden it's just searching for signal.
Problem.
Yeah, that's it. Anything else? Any other problems with it? Does the screen look good?
Screen is good. I have a screen protector.
You do sound very far away from it. I just want to point that out.
I think you're about to enter SOS mode again.
Probably.
Okay. Well, you're proud of that phone, though? It's a flex, right?
Not really.
Oh.
It's taken a while for the connection to get to her, too, I think. There's a delayed response here.
It's funny, because you know how when Jake was driving his really crappy car around for a while, the most humiliating thing is when he was like forced to valet it, when he would go places and you had to valet it. He just wanted to make that experience as quick as possible. When you have a phone that is such a level of crap, it almost becomes humiliating to make calls and use it in public because it is in such bad shape. But when you're putting pieces of the phone together, when I had the cracked screen that was cracked where pieces were falling off every time, it was like I would have it out, and the pieces of the phone, if I didn't hold it flat like a tabletop, the shards would fall as I was trying to put it up to my ear.
It's like those concerts now where you have to put your phone in a bag. They're like, just keep it.
Apple celebrating new phones, but here at K-Rock, we're celebrating your old-ass busted phone. Hello, Yolanda.
Hello, good morning.
Hi, what are you calling us from?
From Chino, California. I love you guys.
Love you as well. And currently, what phone are you calling on?
Well, I still have the number 5.
Wow.
Number 5.
Wow.
The iPhone 5.
Yes, it's still running. It comes. Sometimes it gets pretty darn hot. And other times the screen kind of gets greenish, like it's growing some kind of fungus already. But it's still going.
That's incredible.
I'm looking at pictures of this thing. What a throwback.
Yeah, that's cool.
I would. It is kind of a flex to hold on to this phone for so long.
But you know what? I feel like the thicker the phone is, the better it will last you. The better quality. To be honest.
So then you're not a fan of the iPhone 17, the thin one. You think that's going to be a reliable phone because it's too skinny?
No, it will be. It will be. I feel like it will be very sensitive. It will be. I'm pretty sure if you put it in the back of your pocket, you sit on it, it's going to crack for sure.
On our radio right now, a woman calling us from an iPhone 5 that's full of fungus, she believes, and gets very hot unexpectedly. But it still, quote, works, and she's very proud of it.
And you can't download apps anymore, or it doesn't update, I assume?
No, I can't even log into YouTube.
Oh.
Okay.
Do you get your email at least?
Yes, here and there, but I use my husband's iPhone 15, so whenever I need something, but the good thing is that it's still going. So
but at this point, serious question though. I mean, obviously, if you wanted to upgrade, like you could upgrade. This is not out of necessity.
Even to a 6, it's like $4 to upgrade.
Life changing. So, but you're proud of the fact that you've kept this iPhone 5 going for all these years.
And from 0 miles, brand new. I got it from the Metro store, brand new.
Mm-hmm.
So it's been mine the whole time. That's why I refuse to get another one until it dies on me. So yeah.
Okay.
Well, it is like a car.
That's right.
Klein. It's like once you've had a car that's yours for so long, you're like, I got to drive this thing into the ground. We're in this together. We're going off the cliff like Thelma and Louise.
They say that things aren't built like they used to. They always say that about everything. It's new house, new construction. It's all crap. You got one of these.
Used an old ass vacuum. Those things are amazing.
Last forever.
We've had the same one since the 80s in my mom's place.
Like old washer dryers, I know those are the best.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. That's how they always say. You got some old washer dryer. My parents have the same washer dryer that I had growing up. It's like bright yellow or something, and that thing works.
They made the ugliest colors.
Ugliest colors. Like no one will see it.
And they're like, have you seen the new yellow?
But that thing works, and I've had new washer dryers that break every year.
Yeah.
Aricia?
Hello.
Hi. What is the phone you're currently calling from?
So I'm calling from an S25, but I'm calling for my mom. She still has the original Nokia, the black and white with snakes still on.
Whoa, cool.
Wow, that is amazing.
So it has like Snake on it.
Snake.
It has Snake and like random just black and white games.
So when she does she text on it? Because when she texts, she has to use T9 Word still.
Yep.
Wow.
That's amazing.
Remember T9 Word?
Of course. It's like a whole new language. All right, well, she could potentially win this one.
Even looking at a picture on that phone, you don't even know what you're looking at.
This is where if we were a better show, we would like say to someone, well, congratulations, we're giving you a new phone. But we don't have that kind of budget around here, so we're just hearing your stories about how your phone sucks.
Yeah, we'll send you a picture of a phone.
But I think that's going to be a tough one to beat, although someone claims, hold on, what line is she on? That's line 4. And what are you calling from, Dana?
Yeah, I'm calling from a 5, I think it's SE. It's in between the 5 and the 6.
Oh, yeah.
You're trying to flex on that last woman who only had the 5. You had the 5 SE, huh?
Yeah.
What's the current shape of that?
I have to plug it in all the time. The battery runs out very fast now. It has a cracked screen. I can't download certain apps. I tried to download the Fetch app the other day, and I couldn't do it. My husband had to do it.
Yeah, but so can you get, like, banking information? Like
no, God, no.
You can't, you don't have, like, your bank... You can?
No, I can still go on my Wells Fargo app and all that.
How long do you get in a charge, do you think?
It goes out pretty fast, and then sometimes the charge will actually give me like a false reading. It'll say it's like at 100, and then it'll like die, but then it doesn't die, and I plug it back in, and then it seems to be at like 67%.
I think that's what they should do at the next Apple announcement. Forget about all this new crap. They should bring all these people on that we've just chatted with and let them explain their stories.
Yeah.
And share the world. Look at this thing. It doesn't hold a charge. I can't download anything.
Yeah.
Can't send a message.
Well, even these older phones, too, the charger situation becomes complicated, right? Because no one has your charger.
Right. You got to find everything now, like in a museum, just to get going. Well, as we celebrate, congratulations. A lot of glory goes to the new phone, but we wanted to take a moment to celebrate your old-ass phones. We take a super quick break, and when we return, we've got some actual news to get into. Then a brand new hour of the show can begin. Listen for those blocks of Linkin Park. And if you have a crappy phone, make sure it's charged up and ready to go so you can call us at 800-520-1067 and claim your sold-out Linkin Park tickets coming up.
Klein Alley Show.
The world famous Klein Alley Show. KROQ. KROQ.
Just did at the last
got a
question.
bunch of tiny towels everywhere.
That's right.
So disgusting.
All right, moving on.
Crime scene.
Are any of us dateable? How are you doing on the quiz? What dinner would you cook if you were to make a meal for a date? What is your one go-to specialty? What is the thing you would prepare?
Okay. I would probably do I'd get like a nice fish. I know this is sounding stereotypical, but I'd get a nice, like a sea bass or something, and I'd make that with some nice pasta and a vegetable option. Do a nice little varied plate with lots of colors, make it look pretty.
You could make that taste good, what you just said?
Sounds great.
Yeah.
Huh?
I'm a good cook.
That's incredible. That would be
Katie
impressive.
did say she wants me to cook less, but I think in general I'm a good cook.
That's probably...
She said, why do you stress over this? You don't need to.
Right.
I think that's what it is. I don't think it's your cooking. I think the stress, because I'm the same way. I have to stress about dinner and stuff, but that stress passes on to your spouse.
She's basically just said, I don't really care. I'll eat crap food. I don't mind.
Yeah.
Vanessa, what would you prepare for someone on a date if you were going to cook them a
I
meal?
wouldn't because I wouldn't want to, but if I have to, the most simplest thing ever, maybe like a pasta.
You don't cook, Vanessa?
I don't like to cook.
Mm-hmm.
You've never had a passion for that. You don't even like prepping your meals.
It's not my passion. I just cook to survive.
You never made a meal for a man before? One of the guys you were dating?
Yeah, but like it's not. It's more like they want to cook. It's like cool.
That's why you like the chefs, I guess.
Yeah, you're killing two birds with one stone, so you don't have to do it. That's
a good
nice.
move right there. Start dating a chef. You're never on the hook for that. Jake?
Well, the only thing I've ever made, or I know how to make, is a thing called fire pasta. It was a really cool, like, spaghetti thing with, like...
no wonder you have ass problems. Jesus.
This is the one thing the doctor probably tells you to stay away from.
Okay, what is...
It's so good going down.
What does it have in it?
What is in your fire pasta dish?
Well, basically, the thing that makes a fire pasta is the sauce, which is, like, heavy whipping cream and Frank's Red Hot.
Oh, my God.
And you put meatballs in it. It's super good.
Oh, you can't even just use regular pasta sauce. You have to use Frank's Red Hot and whipping cream?
Heavy whipping cream. Yeah, it's awesome.
And now I need
my
to take one step from this kitchen to my bathroom.
Jeez.
Jake, that sounds
awesome.
It's like clogs your heart and gives you the runs.
Omar, you do cooking with Claudia.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's for like day-to-day stuff, like the Mexican rice and all that sort of stuff. Enchiladas.
Impressive first day meal.
If I'm going to impress somebody, if it's during the summertime months, I will grill up a steak, grill up some asparagus.
Grilling
with
is good.
Mashed potatoes. If it is like, the fall, winter season, I make a killer pot roast stew. I serve that on top of mashed potatoes with some veggies and stuff and, some sort of bread garnish.
I don't know if I want to have sex that night if I would be having pot roast, but still, they're good meal options.
True. I make the gnocchi.
What?
I made gnocchi. That's what I made. It's like fancy pasta.
Are you pleasuring yourself again?
How much gnocchi can you
Good night, honey. I'm making the gnocchi. I think we all lost.
All right, we'll figure out if any of us are dateable. A few more questions in no time. Green Day.
Klein Alley Show.
909, great suggestion. Tell her the only thing you know how to cook is breakfast. And ask how they like their eggs in the morning. It's a guaranteed spend the night move.
That's a great idea.
Great move. I make breakfast.
I make a mean breakfast. We'll definitely keep the person staying
Gonna have to
there.
find out. All right, we have two of these quickly, and then we got to wrap it up and figure out. We'll start with this one. Which of your own body parts do you like the most? We're trying to figure out who is the most dateable on the show. Which of your own body parts do you like the most?
Pass.
None of the above, Allie? Allie's passing on that.
I mean, my wrist is okay.
Which one?
The left one.
Disagree.
Actually, the right one, because I think it's a little weaker.
It's covered with the watch. So that's the one I would go with. It's the most covered. Vanessa, which of your body parts do you like the most?
I'm gonna go with smile.
You do have a great smile, Vanessa.
World-class smile.
Mm-hmm.
Upstairs smile?
Even though I know you're not smiling right now.
No, now she's scowling. Jake, which of your body part is your favorite?
It's the one you always look at, my chest.
Yeah, the rack.
Oh, yeah.
That is his biggest asset.
It's my favorite of Jake's body parts as well. What a rack. Omar, you got a body part you like on yourself?
You know, I'm going to go with something that my mom passed down to me. I'm going to go with my areola. I think I have sweet areolas.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought you didn't like your mom's areolas.
I mean, I like the way she passed them on to me.
To you.
I like the way they look on
They
my
look
body.
look good on you.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, I don't...
Some guys do have real big ones, and then it's like, well, if they're all like cut too.
I don't know if this counts as a body part, but I guess if I had to pick something physically about me I was proud of, it'd be I've got a lot of hair, head of hair.
You do have a good amount head of hair.
Don't think I'm going to bald anytime soon, which is nice.
Most
no
of the
offense.
guys I know your age are starting to lose that.
Thanks, Sally.
You got a really good head of hair.
But the problem is it goes all the way over it starts on my head and goes all the way over my whole body.
No, I can see it going from your chin all the way up your entire cheek, through your eyes to your hairline.
Yeah, I'm like one of those things that used to be on the cover of those, like Wolf Boy Found or whatever it is.
It's cool.
Last question, and then we'll give the results here. And this was the one that matters the most. What is the one thing you believe it takes to make a relationship work? One thing. Vanessa.
Being friends. Like you are friends with each other.
Vanessa, we're trying here.
Being
the best of friends and always
These are
trusting.
my honest answers.
Getting a heart-shaped necklace that goes together.
Friends, you're saying friendship. Friendship first. All that sex stuff dies eventually. You need to be friends.
Yeah, you gotta be able to talk to each other, make fun of each other.
Jake?
All right, that's good.
What's the question?
What do you believe is the most important thing to make a relationship work?
You both enjoy you guys' sense of humor.
That's important, having the same
Shared
sense of humor.
Allie?
I don't think you or I have that with our partners, though, by the way.
No.
Communication, 100%.
Omar?
Compromise. I'm going to say there has to be a lot of compromise.
Yeah, settling.
Mm-hmm.
What about you, Klein?
This is a tough question.
Are you? What is these grunts you're making?
Sorry, I thought it was bedtime. I was getting ready for bedtime. Excuse me, guys.
Weirdo.
I think. I think honesty is actually the most important. Trust.
You can't even get through it.
Trust
can
or
you?
honesty. One of those two.
Now you're going, what should I say here?
So Omar is the most dateable based on the answers he just gave, followed by Allie.
What?
Believe it or not.
By the way, I'm not the best date. I'm good in first impression on dating until I get to the do you have any STDs part of the conversation.
Yeah, that's not good.
That's a hard left turn people make.
Jake, you, because your fire pasta finished last.
No way!
Yeah, sorry about that.
Mister, doing your thing before bed? Shut up.
And Vanessa, you and I have almost exactly the same score here, so congratulations. We are potentially made for each other.
World Famous Show. KROQ. Klein, Alley Show. Mornings on KROQ.
Officially begin. Remember, you're listening for those back-to-back Linkin Park songs to get you into some sold-out Linkin Park happening at the Intuit Dome on Saturday. That coming up, plus Morrissey, celebrating times you got ghosted. by the man who ghosts a lot of fans for a lot of reasons. I didn't realize that. We're talking to Omar off the air. He's been to quite a few Morrissey shows where no Morrissey showed up.
It's true.
That is the irony of the name Morrissey, is that it's a lot less.
No more.
There's no more. So we'll get into that coming up later this morning. Right now, though, your news.
Grab your Adderall. It's time for ADD News.
All right, Girl Scout cookie season is fast approaching, just as
Already?
Halloween and the holidays are. Well, this is the time of year where they announce what their new cookie flavor is going to be, if they have any, just to get everyone excited and thinking about Girl Scout cookies again. I believe the official season doesn't start until January, but this is when things starts ramping up. Again, they are releasing a new flavor of cookie. They are all about these new flavor releases these days. It gets people talking. And this year, the new cookie is the Explore More. And when I was in Girl Scouts, explore more I did. But...
I'm not buying that cookie now. You've just ruined an entire cookie for me. Thanks a lot, Allie.
You're welcome. It kind of looks like a chocolate Oreo. It's got a Rocky Road ice cream inspired sandwich cookie filled with a mix of chocolate, marshmallow, and toasted almond flavored cream. I was just looking at the Girl Scout cookie timeline of all the flavors. Like, most of the ones that we know were created in 1974 and they're still around. But then there are all these, like, since the 70s, they've been releasing new flavors that have failed. In 1977, they had a granola-flavored cookie that did horrible. They also had something called Medallions, which was just basically looked like a crappy sugar cookie, and that was only around for a year. They had Juliet's, Pecan Shorties, the Echo cookie. I mean, there's a whole list here of stuff that obviously we've never tried. They have a trail mix cookie. Ugh.
The biggest fail, I think, was their rah-rah raisin cookie.
But that stayed around longer than it needed to, even.
I think that people just feel the need that they have to offer.
They have to help the raisin people. Sugar-free chalets. That actually lasted, just a year. And then these other ones, though, that wasn't there a flavor last year or the year before that was, like, amazing? And then we were trying to get it, and it was sold out everywhere. Because that's the other part of it, is if you have a new cookie, they only make certain boxes. They don't make as many as the original flavor, so to even try the new flavor can be kind of tough.
Yeah, they tried to top shelf me, I remember, and I felt real annoyed about it. It was one year where, they're like, oh, you want the s'mores one? Oh, that's going to cost you an extra $1 a box.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, I'll do it. They're like, well, we don't have any anyway.
Yeah.
Like, what's going on?
And I'm like, what Girl Scout do I have? It's like when you find the good stuff with a certain weed dealer, you're like, okay, this is the strain I like. Yeah. And then they ran out of the strain, and then you have to go find somebody else that has it. It's a real
Luckily,
problem.
I only had to walk 3 feet before I found another table of Girl Scouts. It wasn't that hard to find them, but still.
How long do you think the reduced fat lemon coolers lasted?
Not long. I know they're doing a lot of this because they need to look like they care about how kids are getting all fat. So they feel like they have to offer a healthy offering. But these healthy offerings, as they can see, they don't last. They get
that
on.
One lasted 3 years.
Well,
more than a lot of the other cookies.
Yeah.
But the sugar-free little brownies only lasted a year.
Yeah.
But you're right. I think they have to release some kind of a sugar-free or healthy version to make them feel better, and then they put them away. Yeah, the rah-rah raisins lasted 2 years.
That was a dark time, the rah-rah raisins years. Dark times.
All right, if you're a professional athlete, you probably have a dialed-in preparation process. Everybody's different, how they hype themselves up for a game. If you're watching Hard Knocks this year, you get a deep dive into the Bills and what their process is like, which includes but is not limited to offensive tackles singing Panic at the Disco. This moment is going rather viral because it proves that even a couple of 300-pound guys that like to beat other guys' asses to the ground can still access their emotions through a great song.
Imagine as I'm facing the pews in the church corridor, and I can't help but to hear that hearing no changing of words. He said, "What a beautiful wedding! What a beautiful wedding!" Says the bridesmaids to a waiter. What a shame! What a shame the poor groom's bride is a whore.
Oh, beautifully done.
At the end, they really sold that.
They really did.
Whore. All right, and then finally, speaking of nothing, that was a terrible transition. CBS.
Whoa. What was that, Allie? Speaking
of nothing of what I was just talking about, here's a completely different story. Ready? CBS has finally proved that they do a better award show than MTV.
And now, a moment with Allie.
Move over, Love Island, and make what War for Love. Make room for Jesus.
That was a moment with Allie.
You're welcome.
We got a new one live.
The MTV VMAs took place on CBS for the first time ever. The viewership was up 42%. So it's on to the next one now. The Emmys are on Sunday. CBS released their list of presenters, and the diva of denim herself, Sydney Sweeney, will be presenting, along with Stephen Colbert, Sterling K. Brown, Tina Fey, Jenna Ortega, Mariska Hargitay, and, of course, Jennifer Coolidge, because she's always a fun time at these award shows, Sofia Vergara, and, of course, Nate Bargatze is hosting.
Here's what they need to do. You know, they used to have the little box in the corner that would have the person doing sign language?
Yeah.
Keep that box on Sydney Sweeney and watch your ratings soar. Just have her in the little box in the corner. You can even have her pretending to do sign language.
I don't think she's even presenting an award. I think she's just presenting.
Presenting herself. She's going to walk out and present, and then she's going to leave. And they'll be
and then
like,
everyone's going to clap.
And they'll look at the ratings. And they'll go, there was a spike of 9 million people that tuned in for 11 seconds when Sydney Sweeney walked on stage and then turned around. We get into a brand new hour of the show right now.
Klein Alley Show.
106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County. This is the world famous KROQ.
Good morning. It's Wednesday. We are Klein Alley Show. Lots to give you coming up today. Morrissey, if he gets there, we'll give you tickets. Social D, they will be there. I don't think they miss shows, Social D. They're at all the shows. In
They
fact,
actually saved our asses.
saved our asses one year. I forget, some band dropped off Acoustic Christmas last minute.
Boom. Social distortion
Social D
right
said,
there.
we are ready to go, and they were ready. And so anyway, we get you to that show coming up. Linkin Park, sold out this weekend. Listen for back-to-back songs. Could happen when you least expect it. Call your way into us at KROQ 800-520-1067 and win your way into that show as well.
I believe that was the year that Chili Peppers had to pull out.
No, wrong.
No?
Your facts are wrong. That was the year.
I think Offspring played for us that year.
Yeah, that's right. Almost right. Offspring stepped up and headlined that show. That was the year, I want to say, the Yeah Yeah Yeahs maybe couldn't do it. So Social D called it in. Anyway, we're getting close to that time of year again. I'm very excited. Who knows who it'll be? Let's start getting ready. It's a little too soon to start talking about that. It's like when they put out the Halloween stuff in July. It's a little too soon to start talking about Acoustic Christmas in September. But we do have a lot in store for you this hour on the show. And all you need to do is be ready to call and win, or just sit back and listen passively. That's cool as well. We'll take that. Klein Alley Show makes me Klein, her Alley, Omar, Jake the Nerd over there. And that is producer Vanessa together. Klein Alley Show on KROQ.
happened to something important.
It feels like once a week you are fishing for something in a toilet. It does feel like it's happening a lot,
Why
right?
does it seem like that?
I feel like you're...
Name the last fishing through the toilet story I've told on the air.
I think I needed to use your key card to get in and out of the studio because I forgot mine, different. And you said, I'm going to give it to you, but I'm warning you, it's just in the toilet. And I was like, forget it. I'll just stay in the hall and wait for someone to let me in.
That's a lanyard. Those things dangle.
Allie, it is not common for a normal person to be in the toilet as often as you're in the toilet.
I think our listeners will prove us wrong. Come on, call now.
This one is like...
Drop it in the toilet.
This one's crazy because it was record time.
It really was. So before we left yesterday, I had gotten some tickets because I'm taking the family to Disneyland pretty soon. So I've got the tickets. It's got a little paper clip holding them together. I put them in my back pocket and I drive home. As soon as I get home, with Disney, you have to have that physical ticket is still very important. You have to scan that QR code, register, pick the day you're going to go. It's the whole process, right? Very important. It's not like it's all digital.
Well, you can take a picture of it on your phone. You can scan it on the app.
Yeah, but initially you need that physical ticket.
Yeah,
I haven't done any of that yet. I had just gotten them in my hot little hands. Put them in my back pocket, drive home.
There's nothing hot about your hands.
Oh, come on.
Nothing.
These are good.
Yeah, man hands.
Look at those hands.
There's three fingers.
How many of those were in the toilet yesterday? All of them? Jesus Christ.
All 10. So as soon as I get home, I don't know about you, but the first thing I do when I get home is pee. And so I immediately drop down my backpack, go into the bathroom, pull down my pants, I pee. I get up, I wash my hands, okay? I know everyone thinks I don't wash my hands, but especially when I get home.
Because you don't, and you said you don't.
I do wash them, especially when I get home from a long day at work. I wash my hands. I do one really good washing, and I'm washing them more now because I started getting a lot of eye infections because of my cats.
Oh, man, when Allie was Diclops in here, when she had that one weird giant red eye, and we were calling her all Diclops, the lesbian Cyclops.
There have been more since then. You guys just haven't noticed. I
should
had
go
a huge sty on my eye a couple weeks ago.
You should go through all of your eras, just like Taylor Swift. There was the Diclops era. There was that terrible haircut you gave yourself era. There was Pooh Hands, Poogers. I mean, this is why you earned the name Poogers.
There's the Onion Queen phase.
But Poogers was a name you earned because you admitted to when you used the bathroom at work, you will not wash your hands.
That has nothing to do with this conversation.
Well, it has a little bit to do with just setting up the history as to why this is another just chapter in the book of gross.
Every once in a while, if I'm at work, if I'm immediately going to pee and then get into my car and drive home, I wait till I get home to wash my hands because I like my soap better than the work soap. That's all. If I'm going number 2, of course, at work, I will wash my hands. And that doesn't even barely ever happen at work. Once I get home, though, if I do an initial hand washing, it's not like I'm going to wash my hands every time I use the bathroom. Not in your house. It's just a waste of soap and water. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. I get up, I wash my hands, I go to flush, and I realize that the Disney tickets have fallen out of my pocket and into the toilet and have been there for a while. I think they initially fell out when I pull my pants down. So during the whole number 1, toilet paper, getting up, washing the hands, all that, they've just been sitting there stewing in the toilet bowl.
You mind me asking how many there were?
I had 6.
Oh, man.
So then I'm like, oh, no. And it's instinctively, you've dropped your phone in the toilet before, you just go, I got to get it out. Right? And I'm going, God damn. So I get them out. And then they do this thing where they're immediately starting to form one big ticket.
Oh, cool.
They're like creating a super ticket where they're all like attaching to each other.
Before we get to that,
is that the Genie Pass?
Yeah. One magic key turned into a magic key.
That's the Genie part of it.
Yeah.
Wait, how did you do the fishing out? You just raw dogged?
I just reached in and grabbed
it. You raw dogged with your hand?
Yes. Because, spoiler alert.
It's of the essence, man.
Yeah, what am I supposed to do? Go get pliers?
Well said, Jake. Why don't you, pliers, you could have put your hand in a bag and grabbed it?
A bag?
Yeah.
Why would I go through the trouble of wasting more time getting a bag?
Where's their bag anyway?
The Disney tickets have some sort of a thin layer of plastic coating on the outside.
Well, they all fuse together real quick. And then I took the safety or the paper clip off, and I'm trying to pry them apart.
Oh,
barcodes
my God,
completely.
This is so gross.
So I'm trying to pry them apart. I'm able to get them all apart and lay them out to dry. Later on, Katie gets home and is like, "Oh, cool, the Disney tickets," and picks them up and starts looking at them and making sure that they're the right date and everything. And I never told her what happened.
That they were P tickets.
That they're P tickets, yeah. But they still work. The QR codes are still visible and they're still able to be scanned, but they're covered in urine.
Jessica, you think this is part of a much larger problem that we're not addressing. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think they don't make women's pants with big enough pockets.
Absolutely.
It's always an issue.
Completely agree. Tiny little lady pockets.
I will say, as a guy who recently accidentally bought and wore lady pants, that is 100% true. Those pockets
are
too
tiny,
small.
and the Disney tickets are not large. They're just little baby
if you
tickets.
go to sit down, something's in your back pocket or even in your front pocket. I mean, it's always a risk. And what are you going to do? Put your phone on the ground or like the gross toilet paper thing?
Right.
Some of those ladies' pants you can't even sit in, I found out about. They're standing only pants, apparently, they make for women. That's a crazy concept.
They're only standing pants. You can't. Wasn't your wife wearing a pair of those pants and you said, let's go out to dinner? And she said, I can't.
I can't. We can't sit down. I am only in standing pants. I said, what are you talking about? Like, what the hell does that even mean? And we couldn't sit. So that's a real problem. I don't know who's making pants for ladies, but apparently they're doing it all wrong.
So this isn't...
Pockets and waistband. That's key.
Yeah, and so it's not just about me being gross. This is a bigger issue, clearly.
Juan Carlos on KROQ. Good morning.
Good morning. Shout out Netbangers.
Okay, great.
I dropped my cell phone in a construction site porta potty.
That's game over for the phone, right? You don't go after that. That's just start a new insurance policy, moving on, right?
I continued to use that phone for 6 months after until it fell and broke.
In another porta potty or just on the ground?
How'd you fish it out, man?
Yeah, those things are deep.
Yeah.
I went raw dog. Thankfully, it landed on top of the pile. It landed on top of the pile.
And that's the thing. If you can reach in there and grab it, that is a full porta potty.
Full. Construction site. He had it full. What he says, that construction site. It's the worst. The porta potties.
And there's no more blue stuff. It's all brown.
Oh, pile.
It's all pile, no stuff. Oh God.
On top of the pile.
All right, you win. I mean, Al, you're less gross than that guy.
Is there a winner and a loser?
Yeah, you're all losers. We've all lost here. We've all lost. So
I'm not the gross one.
You're rotten. A monster.
I'm with that guy.
I'm going to go and wash my hands because I feel dirty right now.
We got to, you know what's going to happen when you go in there? Something else is falling.
There's nothing in my pockets.
Yeah, you'll find a way. We got to take a quick break. When we get back, there's a couple. Relationship hangs in the balance, and they need you to decide who's right and who's wrong. It's a petty claims court for the ages, and we'll get to that next on KROQ.
What's up, you guys? It's Mike Shinoda from Linkin Park. We are excited to see you.
Let you cut me open. Every time you hear a block of Linkin Park on KROQ, caller 2800-520-1067 scores tickets to see them at the Intuit Dome this Saturday.
Keep it on KROQ to win.
World this week have been on Linkin Park. Just thank KROQ so much for playing the music and helping us get our start.
Hear a block of Linkin Park. Win your way into their hometown show at the Intuit Dome this Saturday. Courtesy of Live Nation.
The world famous KROQ.
This is the song that started this band. This very song. I have so much to be grateful for with this song. Unbelievable journey. So many years, so many songs. So sexual violence.
Klein, Alley,
KROQ.
We have compiled what we believe to be the greatest insults that the Oasis brothers have thrown at each other over the years.
Number 3 was in 2017, and this is Noel insulting Twitter and Liam at the same time.
Twitter is the playground of fucking idiots.
Well, you know our president's on Twitter quite
Well, and so is my fucking brother. And quite literally, I put the pair of them in a driverless car each so it fucking ran into each other.
Number 2 is in 2009, and this was the famous Liam potato incident. Noel said that he would be up for a reunion at the right price, and Liam then tweeted F Oasis, then tweeted a picture of his brother with the caption potato. He even went so far as to invite people to bring potatoes and potato peelers to his shows, and so many people did so that eventually in 2018 they had to ban them from the events.
And finally, this is not easy. This is the number 1 Oasis insult as we welcome back the boys in Oasis for their big shows at the Rose Bowl.
It has to go to Noel, who said of Liam, he's rude, arrogant, intimidating, and lazy. He's the angriest man you'll ever meet. He's like a man with a fork in a world of soup.
Oh, goddamn. These guys are great.
Yo. So you think it's cool to play mambo music and diss me? Well, your rap game is worse than when my wife pretends to kiss me. So I'm gonna say a few words to spoil that clear P-test cup. That's right, bitch. It's time for this lesbo to wrap it up! Hell yeah. Here's news for you, shorty. NyQuil and DayQuil aren't the same, and doors all have handles, and yellow hats are lame. You say that your pie wine is pizza's new side piece, but your sales list is only as long as your last lease. On the streets you buy Jordans, but you don't make no profit. At home you're like Ellen, you're way out the closet. Whoa. And you'll probably hear this, and you'll probably cry. It's okay, Kay, you're an emotional guy. You cry when you're sick, when your kid sings a song, when you're tired or hungry, when they brought back Tom DeLonge. So you know what? I think I'm gonna stop this dope rhyme, cause unlike you, I know how to stay on time.
What's up with this?
Yeah.
A very dramatic part of the show because we meet a couple and I think they still get along technically right now, and that can change pretty badly during the next few minutes together. It's petty claims court time. You will become a jury. Jury duty is not great. In fact, someone does claim Allie mushed them. They said they've never received a jury duty summons ever. We posted this on our Instagram. And then as soon as Allie started yapping about jury duty, they got their first official summons in the mail after never, ever getting summoned ever before. So the gavel's in the studio. We got a couple on the phone. They're dealing with something. They're fighting about something super petty, and you will help us determine who's right and who's wrong. Perhaps the same argument is happening in your relationship. It's time for Petty Claims Court.
In the legal system, cases are tried from Supreme Courts to small claims court. But what about stuff that's too small for small claims court? This is Petty Claims Court.
All right, let's talk to Juan, who put in the claim on his... let me see here. Are they engaged? That's not good. Hey, Juan, you guys aren't even married yet, and you're already dealing with the petty stuff, huh?
Yes.
How long have you been together?
Well, we're basically married because we've been together for about, depending on who you ask, 10 years.
There's nothing more romantic than hearing someone say the phrase, we're basically married. It's not.
We've settled for each other. We're common law.
So it's been a decade. You guys have been dating for a decade, and you are engaged to be married or engaged to be engaged?
Engaged to be married.
Okay, there's a ring and everything.
Is this one of those things where you are engaged, but you're probably not going to get married for, like, years?
We are getting married in 2 months.
Okay.
Oh, you have
All
a
right,
date
it's
and
happening.
everything. Deposits have been placed, flowers have been ordered, all that crap, right?
Oh, yeah. And you guys' invite is on the way as well.
Oh.
Oh, lovely.
It's a real invite, unlike what you guys used to do.
Well, listen, Allie and I did invite a bunch of people to a fake wedding to see if we could get any presents from rich people, and I do want to thank Rick Caruso for sending us that cooler full of caviar. That was very
He
nice.
was the only one who sent us a present.
I think we got a decline with regrets from Elon Musk, but no gift. But thank you to Rick Caruso for all that caviar, which we immediately gave to a listener. That was for our fake wedding. So, all right, Juan, so what's going on with your fiancée before we bring her on to defend herself?
So, we've been arguing who discovered you guys first and brought the other one on.
Oh, I
And
see.
I'm
Discovered
pretty sure
what?
It's me.
Discovered the show?
Yes. The original show, Kevin Klein Live, like 10 years ago.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I see. You
Oh,
guys were
wow.
having a petty argument. Hold on. This is interesting. It's a little self-serving for us, but you're having a petty argument as to which one of you turned the other one on to this radio show.
Correct.
Oh, this is the pettiest of the petty.
Yeah.
Because it really doesn't matter in the scheme of things.
But this is something that comes up often?
Yeah. It does.
And you believe that you found us first and then forced your girlfriend to start listening, and she claims that she found us first?
Exactly.
All right, well, at some point the jury will decide who's right and who's wrong, or they can vote don't care. But let me say hi to Jeannie. This is your fiance. Hello, Jeannie.
Yes, hello.
Your boyfriend, or excuse me, your fiance claims that he discovered our show first many years ago when I first met Allie.
Wrong.
And turned...
Wrong.
It's wrong. Why are you saying wrong?
Yes. That's wrong because I definitely started listening to you guys. I remember the day. I spent a lot of time commuting in the Bay Area. This was back in like 2015, 16, Kevin Klein Live. And I remember turning through the channels of the radio. You know, there's a lot of morning shows going on, but most of them were crap.
Yes.
And I heard the...
That is true. I
Yes.
do not object.
Story checks out. She's not lying.
She's not lying.
credible
That's
with-
under oath, and yes, most morning
wouldn't
shows are
lie to you
crap.
guys.
Yes.
Would not lie to you guys. So I remember hearing your banter, and I was like, you know, Kevin's okay, but Allie had me cracking up.
Objection.
This woman is not mentally fit to take the stand.
Where's the gavel, Allie? Object. No one can possibly agree with that Allie is funny. But okay. So what were we, do you remember what we were discussing when you first heard the show that made you think this is a show for you?
Yeah, us either.
Typical, yeah. Forgettable.
Forgettable stuff.
Right.
Also, I would like to add that we were thinking about getting DJ Omar for our DJ for the wedding.
Oh,
Hey.
well, it's only 2 months out. You better pick a
we can't
DJ
afford
soon.
DJ Omar Khan, his prices are not cheap anymore. Everything's gone up.
Exactly.
We can't afford him at our own events.
Jake will do it. Jake's doing all the events that Omar passes on now. It's a big thing. So you, so you were listening. You were flipping the radio. You
Yes.
found us. You thought it wasn't terrible, or at least it was better than the
Yes.
quote other crap out there. And
That's right.
and then you believe that you then told your boyfriend at the time, "Here's a show you
Yes.
should listen to."
That's right. You know, I knew his sense of humor was similar to mine, similar to you guys's. So I was like, oh, he's going to love this. And I told him about him after that.
So he says that that's not how it went down?
How do you believe it happened, Juan?
Well, yeah.
I think it's similar stories, all right? And it was 10 years ago, so none of us really remember it. And neither you guys either remember that time. So, but here's the facts. I was driving a 98 Toyota Avalon. Radio was the only thing I had in there. Not even the cassette Voodoo Magic thing worked on there.
Mm-hmm.
Radio, and that's it.
Yeah, we get it. We're your last. We get all that. Thank you for reminding us.
It was
that we
a
are,
dark,
right.
dark
Thank
time.
you. This is our profession, but thank you for painting it so beautifully. But go ahead.
Either a 2006 Mazda. She had the cassette thing. She had the USB that she could plug her phone in so she could listen to music. And I would drive to work way earlier, I think an hour earlier before her, right around the start of your show, 5:36 a.m. And I remember I preferred talk shows during the morning because I was half asleep, and you guys woke me up with your funniness.
Here's what's interesting about this call. He's claiming that there's no way she could have discovered us first because she had other options in her car.
And that his commute was earlier than hers. So even if they heard it, say, the same day, he heard it first.
Right. Okay. So the way you remember the story is you found us very early in the morning, and then how did you relay the information about this show to your girlfriend? And this is when they just started, I guess, first dating, right? Because this is 10 years ago.
Well, we actually just met. We were Craigslist roommates, so we technically, it's a Craigslist love story. And I was infatuated with this girl, and I knew her sense of humor, and I was using you guys as a way of talking to her more. So then I brought her on.
I'm sure she's cackling in the background.
Well, here's the thing. The story, you got to come up with a better story before your wedding, because all this ain't going to fly with the crowd.
Oh, dude, Craigslist roommate scenario, you are still getting murdered.
Yeah.
Someone is still going to get murdered in this scenario. It's just a long, long con.
I'm surprised I've lost this long.
Yeah, we all are. All right, so the way he tells the story, he told you about us. Regardless, you guys both started listening, and were we? Would you say we were a instrumental part in your relationship? Your early stages of your relationship that you could talk about this show?
I personally would say yes, and you still are.
Yes.
You still are. We talk about you all the time. We're totally parasocial with you guys. It's creepy.
So just to test you a little bit, name one other character on the old Kevin Klein live show.
Useless weirdo.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right. They're real.
Yeah.
They're real ones.
Danica.
Oh, she had that hair. I like to smell her hair.
I think Beer Mug was from this show.
Yeah.
But I remember.
It's hard to keep track of all the people that we've had to crush over the years.
It is. There's so many characters.
So here's what's interesting now. They both now want to take credit for discovering this show. And I think it's great. There's nothing that makes me happier, feel more fulfilled than someone that feels like they discovered us and then they got to share that with someone else. Just like I love telling, when I told you guys all about the Hunting Housewives, whatever that show is where all the women have sex.
Yes, best recommendation you've ever given me.
I was early on that. I told everyone about it, and they said, Klein, you were right. It's a great feeling. When you give
it's like the person that says, hey, what about this place called In-N-Out Burger? You should try it.
Well, no one's saying that. I mean, everyone knows about In-N-Out, Allie. It's a terrible example.
Okay, well, I'm just saying, if someone didn't know.
Who doesn't know about
And you're
In-N-Out?
the one who tells them about it.
Objection. Stupid example.
Okay.
Objection.
Jesus Christ,
all right.
That really is the worst. So anyway, that being said, I guess, Juan, do you have anything in your 10 seconds of closing arguments to try to get the jury on your side here? Because I haven't heard anything other than your interesting point you made that she had other options in her car. You're under the impression she was probably listening to downloaded music and you told her about us first. Anything at all that would make the jury believe that you were the first person to tell your future wife about our show?
So I know it's going to come down to who does the listener like more? Because none of us remember who started, neither you guys, but I've been listening every single day, except for when you guys got canceled for a little bit. That was hilarious.
Yes.
That was so hilarious when we were so scared about how we'd survive.
Fired on Christmas Eve, that was real funny.
Yeah, how we get through the holidays with our family with
that
no
was
job.
great. That was a great time.
No money for Christmas presents.
Hey, it's Michael Martin here. I just want to let you know you guys not need to come back next year. All right, have a good day.
I had a voicemail from him when I woke up from my nap.
Have a good Christmas.
That was terrible.
Thanks for the three and a half years.
Oh, my God.
All right, yes, go ahead.
So I still listen to every day. I'm a day late because we live in Colorado now, and I can't listen to the live show because my commute is an hour before you guys even start. But I still listen on KROQ.com or Odyssey. She doesn't. I'm the one.
All right, Jeannie, 10 seconds, closing arguments. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Well, it is true. He does still listen to you guys all the time. And when we're stuck in traffic, he'll always put it on. So I do still listen via him. But, okay, I have one receipt, and I decided to look last night when I started following you guys on Instagram.
You just started following us?
Oh, no, she's looked back to figure out when she started following us.
Okay.
This is interesting, guys. She's got receipts. Go ahead.
2016.
I was 2015.
That's all I got.
All right.
I was June 2015.
It is the
It
is the pettiest of the petty claims court. They have spent a decade
whoever followed us first loses.
listening to some variation of this show, and they're now fighting over who turned the other one on. But you know what? It all At the end of it all, Allie, it's a beautiful love story. I mean, obviously they're going to still end up murdering each other because they met on Craigslist, but
beautiful for now.
We need a vote now, and we'll decide once and for all who wins, who loses. Juan, you voting for Juan? You voting for Jeannie? Come back with the results of this very exciting and very petty claims court on KROQ. And if you just started listening to the show, think of how bright the future looks for you 10 years down the line on KROQ.
KROQ. Together on the same program. Round 2.
Come back in a moment after this second Linkin Park song with a couple of winners, a petty claims court winner and someone who's going to see some sold out Linkin Park this weekend on KROQ. Court. But first, let me figure out why everyone is on the phone. I know everyone's on the phone now. I'll just pretend I don't. Rose?
Yes.
Hi, you're on KROQ. Good morning.
Good morning.
Why are you calling?
I'm calling for the Linkin Park tickets.
Of course you are. Well, good news. You're caller 20. You'll be seeing them this weekend.
Oh, my God. I can't believe it. I can't freaking believe it.
Sold
Thank
out.
you guys so much.
You're very welcome.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you
Oh,
for
my
starting
God.
the day with us, and enjoy your Linkin Park. And anytime anyone else hears back-to-back Linkin Park songs all day, all week long, please call so you can be as excited as Rose is. She will be at the Intuit Dome this weekend for some sold-out Linkin Park. All right? Thanks, Rose.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, hold on. Are you crying?
I'm shaking. I'm freaking shaking.
Well, cry or we're going to take them away.
No. Okay, you mean cry. Okay, I am not crying. I'm crying.
Jesus,
I can't believe
Allie.
it. It's like I'm so choked up. Thank
All right,
you.
calm down. Relax. But thank you. Hold on. Breathe through it. Breathe through it. That's right. That's why this couple's fighting over us, Allie. It's content like that.
10 years of that.
A decade of us
berating winners.
emotionally abusing our listeners. That's right. That's what it's all about. We met Jeannie and Juan a moment ago. They're engaged to be married. They both claimed they were the first person to discover our show and turned on the other one to the show, taking credit. And the other one says that's not the case. It doesn't really matter what you guys think anymore because the jury has voted and the jury has decided who's right and who's wrong. Allie's going to read some of these as I get you guys back on the phone. But hold on.
Well, it's funny because a lot of people on the text line say they are voting for Juan because Juan found it hilarious that we got fired over Christmas.
Yeah,
and they
Juan,
have more respect for him and his sense of humor as a result of that.
Yeah.
And the fact that he still listens, even though that's not necessarily relevant because it's about who discovered the show first, he is getting more points with listeners on the text line because he seems like a more dedicated listener.
Juan, was it funnier for you as a listener when we got fired on Christmas Eve, or was it funnier when we got fired before our first show in San Diego, when we got fired on the day of our first show?
The San Diego thing was definitely
Funnier. That was funny, too.
That was so terrible.
Yeah, that's funny. We've been fired up and down this great state
The
of
whole
California.
coast, yeah.
That's beautiful.
It was great, too, because they said, we've got your back. And then 48 hours later, they said, goodbye.
We got your back, and now you can back your ass right out the door, and your key cards won't work again.
Yeah,
that's right.
That was nice.
And by the way, same company we're still currently working for. That's
been
the
through
funny.
all the iterations.
That's the funny of it
CBS Radio, Entercom, and now Odyssey.
That's beautiful. All right, moving on. Let's get to the votes, Allie. Here we go.
All right.
Rulings
well,
are final. You know how it works. Petty claims court. It is very petty what you guys are fighting about, but let's get
some
to
people
it.
said, Klein, this is just his word against hers, and in those situations, usually they just throw the case out. But 310 said, I vote for Juan. She admitted at one point during the argument that he started listening earlier than she did. 951 said Juan wins. He's still loyal even though he can't listen live, and he's not even in the same state. That is a true believer. And 818 said, I vote for Juan. Sounds like he was first, and his name is Juan.
Oh, interesting. Good point. In most cases, though, where it involves custody, and this really has become a custody battle, the mother usually gets the priority from the court because, let's be honest, moms are just better. So in this particular case, I think that with the voting and everything else, Juan, I hate to do it to you, but custody of our show goes to your future wife,
No.
Jeannie, and I guess you can no longer listen. So
Why are we doing that to him?
Juan's not allowed to listen to the show anymore.
No, he can listen to the show supervised by Jeannie.
Only by Jeannie. She will determine when you can and cannot listen to this show.
I added to the list of things I can't do unsupervised.
All right. Well, there you have it. A couple of listeners. Congratulations on your future wedding. When is it happening?
November 16th.
November. Okay,
Can you not agree on the date either? Or
No, I think they had that right.
Okay.
November 16th.
We'll come back on the show for that one.
All right.
Okay,
Well, congratulations. That's a beautiful love story there. That's at least the third or fourth couple that is, I don't know, met because of our show, but our show played a role in them getting together and staying together.
Well, Craigslist did that for them.
Craigslist,
we
technically.
helped.
That's right. Let's give Craigslist the credit that they deserve. We got to take a quick break. When we get back, we will get into your ADD news. We still have much more to give you, including potentially more Linkin Park and definitely more Morrissey, and that is all happening next.
World famous KROQ.
Klein Alley Show.
Klein Alley Show.
KROQ.
I've known you and Koala and Mama. These are all people that Jake has introduced us to when he goes to the pawn shop near the neighborhood he used to live in. Doesn't live there anymore, so he has not been to the pawn shop in a while. We thought it'd be a great opportunity to get him back to the pawn shop to sell all his fat guy stuff he doesn't need anymore. So he went in there, Allie, with like picnic blankets and spoons he used to eat ice cream
basket?
with. He went in there with a bunch of fat guy things. I had to try to unload them. I think his big fat pants he couldn't wear anymore.
Look, as somebody who has lost weight before, it is a nice freeing feeling to get rid of clothes that are no longer fit you, and you're like, God, this part of my life is over.
But pawn shop,
it's a victory.
Pawn shop not probably the place to go. And as you know, this is
Goodwill would be where you go.
This woman, the people at the pawn shop, you don't want to rub them the wrong way because they have a temper. And this was like last time he went there, he walked into the middle of a negotiation that was going south real quick.
No, we don't buy hose without the compressor.
It's too much money. I don't want to buy it.
So, I mean, people are constantly in there yelling at each other about prices.
Get out of here with your compressor.
Fake, and this is that. And so I'm very excited that Jake returned to the pawn shop. Ladies and gentlemen, we call this Jake Goes to the Pawn Shop.
You know what makes it feel even better?
Hold on a second. That's not right.
We call this...
hold on. I was uploading something else.
Oh, Allie, what a fail. We were ready to go.
I know. I was busy. I was doing something.
Fine.
The guy is very weird.
Jake sells the stuff at the pawn shop. Jake says the value is tip top. Jake says, hey, what are you gonna buy? All they say is,
what's up with this guy?
Jake sells the stuff at the pawn shop.
All right, Jake's back at the pawn shop, and this time he's got his box of fat pants, and there's always that loud music playing when he walks in. Place your bets.
Hey there. How you doing?
Long time, huh?
Do you recognize me?
Yes, of course.
I lost a lot of weight.
So he's hoping that they wouldn't recognize him because he lost a lot of weight.
It's not the same person.
Right, but it's still the weird Jake.
I know who you are.
He probably had that dog on him and everything, so.
Yes, of course.
I lost a lot of weight.
What happened?
What happened? You dying?
What happened? No congratulations. Just
I got on the Ozempic.
You were not fat.
Oh, well, thank you.
What'd she say, Jay?
She says you were not fat.
Oh, okay, you were not fat to begin with. Well, you were at your all-time high weight, so thanks to Lazaro, you started losing that weight real quick. Yep. So,
okay.
Now this guy,
he's mentally preparing himself.
This guy is always so disappointed when Jake shows up because he knows he has nothing of value ever. Only to this point.
562 asked, has Jake ever successfully sold anything at the pawn shop? He did sell one, but it was not his item; it was your item.
Right, it was a collector. It was a collector Pez dispenser that he was able to sell, and I think he only got $5 for it.
I got on the Ozempic.
You were not fat.
Oh, well, thank you.
Okay. This guy sounds so mad already.
So I brought a bunch of my old fat stuff I don't need anymore.
What? What happened to you? Where did you go?
Oh, I moved. I moved to a different part of the city.
That's why you haven't stopped by that
Yeah.
often. Okay.
Yeah. Did you miss me?
Yeah.
That is the best response I have ever heard to that question. It was like a mix of laughter, shame. It was like every emotion all in one.
In her head, it's just going, don't say no, don't say this.
Yeah.
She literally didn't miss him at all. But
Did you miss me?
Yeah. Always.
I think she threw up a little bit in her mouth too.
So what a beautiful reunion between Jake and the people at the pawn shop.
Always. Okay. All right. Well, I got some of my old fat stuff I don't need anymore.
No, we're not getting close. No.
No clothes.
No clothes.
She already shuts Jake down. He's just starting to unload all of his treasures. He brought a lot of stuff with him. The reason we originally sent Jake to the pawn shop is because he's got all these dumb things in his nerd hole, like rocks and...
Well, he's got some good concert posters from many years ago that are all
comic
good
books.
quality. And when he needs money, because he doesn't make a lot,
Right.
he will sell things that he's collected over the years, like comic books and things
But he
like
also
that.
tries to convince us that all the stuff in there is valuable, and we say there is no value to your little stuffed octopus in there has no value
Well, I think
in
he
the real world.
determined that the one most valuable comic he has is not even worth that much.
No. It's really sad. So anyway, that's why we first sent him to the pawn shop. Now he's back. He's trying to sell all the fat guy stuff he no longer can fit into, and she shuts him down right out of the gate when he pulls out his giant pants.
No clothes.
No clothes. No.
My fat pants.
Nope.
These are really good, high quality jeans that I ripped because I was so fat. Not interested in these? Extra large. No?
We don't take clothes.
Okay.
Give me something good.
What about this?
Give me something good. No, he's the wrong guy for that.
These are high-quality pants that I ripped because I was so fat. What a great sell.
No wonder she missed you as much as she did. Here's the next item Jake tries to sell at the pawn shop.
Mickey Mouse picnic blanket that I don't need anymore because I don't do picnics anymore.
No picnic?
He's so sad for you. No picnic?
Why couldn't you do a picnic? They are so fun.
That guy loves picnics.
He's always on a picnic.
He's very sad. He's very disappointed. Jake is no longer picnicking because that was the additional meal. That was one of his 9 meals of the day.
No picnic?
No, because I don't eat that much anymore. I'm on a diet.
Only near White House.
Sorry?
Only near White House.
Okay. All right.
There's some internal joke there that they think is
Did they
great.
just make a joke about the government?
I think they said only picnics near the White House.
Okay.
But they think it's very funny, and Jake's got no time for laughs. He's right to the next item.
But you don't want the Mickey Mouse picnic blanket? Okay. What about this trophy I got for eating 6 spicy fritters?
So Jake has won. We found out Jake won a food competition where he ate the most spicy fritters.
No, not the most. He just ate. He did a spicy fritter challenge.
Right, but he actually didn't get an award for that. So I think he tried to pass off our ham dogger trophy as the spicy fritter award. And you can't pull. The problem with the pawn shop people is they're so used to being lied to. People are always trying to sell them fake diamonds and fake watches. You can't pull anything over them. I mean, listen to this. He tries to say, I won this award for eating the most spicy fritters, which is a true story. Jake did, but then he tries to give the ham. Listen, this woman, you can't get anything past mama.
For eating 6 spicy fritters.
What the hell is that? Is it a hot dog?
So right away, she's already concerned. Why did he present her with a hot dog trophy?
And why wouldn't Jake just lie and say he won a hot dog competition?
Right. The whole story's backwards. And these guys, pawn shop people are great at sniffing out liars, dude.
Is it a hot dog?
Yeah.
That's a funny thing. I'm dogger. Okay.
Well, anyway, so she
doesn't even like your ham dogger idea.
Right.
Yeah? No? All right. What about, this is a solid gold In-N-Out coin.
Now, this is actually something that could be of value.
Wow.
And, the pawn shops love gold. Nothing makes pawn shops happier than real gold, especially now. So
and Lindsay Snyder, she gave us some precious In-N-Out coins that are good for one meal at In-N-Out, but why would you use it for that? Because those coins don't seem like they come by very often.
No, they are like rose gold in color, very nice. Jake says, I got one solid gold coin, good for In-N-Out, but it's gold. I know you guys like gold, and this is where things start going real south.
Good for...
There is not such a thing as a In-N-Out solid gold coin.
Right away, she said, it doesn't exist. What you're saying is not real.
310 said, maybe Jake was hoping they would pay by the pound.
They were probably hoping for it. Not the case at the pawn shop.
Said it's solid gold. Said it's worth its weight in gold. You can get anything you want on the menu with that.
It's not even heavy enough for gold.
It feels heavy to me.
He's so weak.
So she's already determined this In-N-Out coin is not gold.
Seems like it. I mean, looks gold.
Good for one burger. You're kidding me, right?
Good for one burger.
She always loses. Eventually, she just decides she's over Jake.
Yeah, I know. And she's excited to see him at first, but she loses her patience quickly.
Because the time is money for the pawn people, and you have nothing of value.
Looks gold.
Good for one burger. You're kidding me, right?
It's worth its weight in gold.
How much you paid?
I didn't. I was given this.
It's not gold. Who told you it's gold?
Wow.
She starts to get real mad at Jake.
The In-N-Out people.
Okay, it's not gold.
How do you know?
I know that. It's not. Look at my gold coins there, and you will understand what a gold coin is. Right there. That is a gold coin.
It looks the same.
You kidding me, right?
Oh, boy.
Oh, man. This was even better.
Okay, I'm not arguing with you right now because you're not familiar with coins, okay? But it is not a coin. It's not a gold coin. It's an In-N-Out coin, good enough for one burger. It says there.
Okay, so what do you think this is worth?
Nothing.
So she's determined now. His big finish, the gold coin, is worth nothing.
$6 maybe? In-N-Out burger?
Okay.
Yeah. Combo meal.
What about...
Combo meal? She says combo meal.
So Jake's not having a lot of luck at the pawn shop. He's so desperately trying to unload his fat guy stuff. He's finally down to...
Man.
Klein Alley Show.
Thank you, Bud Light Bros. Viva Klein Alley Show, indeed. We've got an exciting update as we have a goal to help one of the Bud Light Bros lose their virginity before turning 30. Very exciting update in that. We'll get to it coming up later this morning. And more tickets for you to see Linkin Park, get ready for the block, and, of course, Morrissey. That is all coming up. But first, your news.
Grab your Adderall. It's time for ADD News.
A new type of crime is happening more and more frequently, and for once, I'm fully on board with it. And I'm sure this is hurting some kind of an industry, but to me, it's genius. One of the best things about a hotel stay, especially a mid-range hotel, is that free continental breakfast, especially if they've got that trough of bacon and a waffle iron. Forget about it. Best breakfast you'll ever have. And it tastes better because it's free.
This is going to make me sound gross, and I shouldn't admit it, but this is a little hack if you ever come across a trough of bacon. You want it? I take back everything I've said. I'm not going to go. I'm not going to say anything else.
No, say it.
Sometimes when you get to the trough of bacon, at the bottom of the trough, they have slices of bread to absorb all of the
Fine,
grease.
this is disgusting. Why do you call me disgusting?
I just want to tell you haven't even heard what I'm going to say.
You're eating the bread. That's the end of the story.
Spoiler alert, I eat the bread. But I don't just eat the bread. I use the bread to make a breakfast sandwich on.
So you let it soak in the pounds of bacon grease.
I don't let it soak. The hotel does that
I know,
to
and you
soak
think,
up the grease.
Perfect. I'm going to make a breakfast sandwich out of this sandwich bread that's soaked in grease
Like
for hours.
a lot of geniuses, this came to me accidentally. I was using the tongs, hungover, haphazardly, and with the piece of bacon came a piece of bread. And it was sitting on the plate, and I let it sit there. And then I said, why is that bread just sitting on the plate?
Why is it looking at me like that?
if I scoop some of these eggs on top.
It was an accident.
And I'll tell you.
Great.
It's hard to go back to a regular bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich if you're not eating it on top of grease bread.
Well, it's a beautiful statement. It's beautiful. Very poetic.
Take all that out of the podcast. I don't want that being replayed.
Hey, but it's like Omar used to save the fat for
That's
his
right.
steak. You
That's
know,
his favorite part.
Yep,
and you think about skin, gristle, fat, all that stuff is flavor. It's just no one really admits in public that they only want that.
The chicken from the KFC chicken, like the skin. Oh my God. Oh.
You just eat
I
chicken
love
Guys,
skin.
just based on our last conversation, Morrissey has just pulled his tickets from our show today. He doesn't want to be associated with us anymore.
So the reason I bring this up is because now more and more people are walking up from off the street and enjoying a free hotel breakfast without being a hotel guest. So
That's nothing new. That Pennyhouse Greg's been doing that for years.
No, but this is a bigger thing now on TikTok. Everyone is sharing their methods that they're using for going to these, like Ramada's mid-range hotels that usually have a continental breakfast, and they're sharing tips on how to do this. This is not just people like Pennyhouse Greg.
What kind
This
of
is
tip
like
you need?
Gen
Open
Z.
door, enter hotel.
No, one person says,
That's a good tip right there.
Thank you for the tip.
don't eat the grease bread.
That's not a good
That's
tip.
claimed. Walk to the bathroom and stay there for 10 minutes or so before walking to the breakfast bar to eat. Another person said,
That's so unnecessary because everybody at the hotel doesn't give any Fs.
Normally they don't, but some people said they have been approached and they just say, I'm waiting for my husband, I'm waiting for my dad, I'm waiting for my wife. You're waiting for somebody, they don't really ask any questions. Another person said, I like to wear workout clothes and come in like I've just gotten back from a run, and they don't ask any questions there. Another person said they bring a suitcase, a small suitcase with them.
For all that bread.
That's right.
You
Got
can take it all
bring all
back.
that grease bread home.
And there's all these videos of people enjoying this free continental breakfast.
I would think what you need to do is sneak into the elevator of a hotel, and then you have to get out of the elevator in the lobby and do one of the stretches, like I'm just starting my day.
Totally.
Just got nice
Just,
rest.
early bird gets the grease bread.
Yeah, that's what they say. Everyone knows that expression.
All right, if you didn't win Powerball and you're feeling annoyed that you wasted your time and money, here's a backup for you. You can look for the $1 million in buried treasure. A group has hidden a treasure containing $1 million in gold coins that are minted and worth possibly more. The treasure is buried in Canada, somewhere in Canada.
Forget it.
The grand prize is being called the Great Canadian Treasure Hunt. Now, this has been done before. One of the groups who did it was Fenn's Treasure. I don't know if you've ever heard of that, but it was a treasure hunt a long time ago around the Rocky Mountains. It was launched by this guy named Forrest Fenn. And it took 10 years for the treasure to be found. And people were upending their lives searching for this prize. Eventually, a couple of people died along the way, but the treasure was found. This one, though, does have an end date. If no one finds the treasure by December 31st of 2026, the treasure hunt is over.
Who just the person who hit it goes and grabs it again?
Go gets it, yeah.
Huh.
Or it's going to be like Banksy, where they just set it on fire in front of everyone.
That'd be cool. All right, we get into a brand new hour of the show right now, and pointing out on the text line, this guy says, Klein won't have to worry about his radio show being canceled again. If he keeps eating that bacon grease toast, his heart will give out long before that can happen again.
Lovely.
There's an optimistic way to get into a brand new hour of the show. And here we go.
Klein Alley Show.
106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County. This is the world famous KROQ.
Good morning, Wednesday. Halfway through this week, dragging ass because it's not one of those short weeks like last week. But we were here for you on KROQ at 800-520-1067. Call, text. We're also streaming on YouTube, believe it or not.
Hello.
So check us out there. We're easy on the eyes.
If you're blind, Charlie.
If you're blind, Charlie. If you are blind, Charlie, we are super easy on the eyes. And if you need us, there's lots of ways to get involved. Call, text, slide in the DMs, Klein Alley Show on Instagram as well. This hour on the show, we will get you into Morrissey. But the question is, will Morrissey get into Morrissey? I've got a list here of some of the many reasons he has canceled or left shows early. And they are wild. I don't think there's any artist in the history of music that has either not shown up at their own show or left for these reasons. Everything from sinusitis attack.
That's not. I've had that before. That doesn't just attack you.
Omar says he was at a show. The guy got chilly and walked off stage and never came back. There's a bunch of stuff. He's cut his Coachella sets short because he smelled burning animals, referring to the meat being cooked at the festival. I mean, the list goes on. I've got many of the reasons he has ghosted the fans, and we'll give you an opportunity to tell us your stories of times that you were either ghosted or someone didn't show up for something that you were expecting, and that could result in you going to Morrissey, and maybe that happens all over again. That's coming up this hour on the show. So we are here for you, and if you need us, it will be a great hour. We can promise you that. It's a money-back guarantee on KROQ. Just listen. If you're not happy, we give you every goddamn dollar back you spent to listen to this show, and it continues next on KROQ.
Let's toast this West Coast radio morning show. I don't know if I chose this life or if it chose me. Either way, we going live with Klein and Alley. Yeah, we all down and kick it. If you're feeling lost with your life, well, you found your ticket. We in the chat feeling the vibe, ain't no sound of crickets. Don't even think of blinking twice, cause you're bound to miss it. This is the chance, say it with pride. We are the net bangers, net bangers, net bangers. Ha, ha. Net bangers, net bangers, net bangers. Ah, ah. Net bangers, net bangers, net bangers, ah, ah, net bangers, net bangers, net bangers.
I'm a young MB on the MIC. Sorry, onion queen, I'm the only 10 I see. Just started to grade, I'm smarter than Johnny. And there's no need to hate Klein, I love my daddy. Shout out to best friends, me and Vanessa in the school, you're volleyballing in. We're 47 inches tall, that's why they call us twins. Don't trip, I don't know what is a succulent. What is a succulent?
Don't make me spaz out with rock pants on. I bet you eat the pizza with bacon on top. What up, doc? That's Greek Karina with Erica. Glide sky high and fly touche. Go visit Lewis and forever out in the bay. And this just in, the sheriff's 2.0 over the top. From calling the cops and the comments we drop. Get that monkey off of my back, make the pantyhose stop. Or else we're gonna bust the BB on the freaks and we'll get you all blocked. Net bangers, net bangers, net bangers. Ha, ha. Net bangers, net bangers, net bangers. Ah, ah. Net bangers, net bangers, net bangers. Ah, ah. Net bangers, net bangers, net bangers. Hey yo, shout out to all the net bangers, man. You know who you are. There's way too many to listen to song. Alex G, Danny G, Mags, Sarah J, Neil, Kevin, and Phil the Plumber. Feature Jarrett, Mr. Mask. Hey yo, Donovan, Ray, Carlos, Zeke, Mike, Crone, and Aaron. Blink, Budget Chicken. Hey, if I didn't get you, man, I'll get you on the next one. Grow the show.
KROQ, your Klein Alley Show. When we're not around, the GOAT line's always there for you, 24/7, 365. You can call that number. It's 844-956-GOAT. That's GOAT. And every once in a while, we like to clear out some space in the GOAT line for any of the comments, critiques, or criticisms you have about the show by listening to your many messages, even though a lot of times they hurt our feelings. That doesn't stop us from listening to them.
You know, I was just listening to the 9/8 podcast of, or was it 9/9? I'm not sure, where they were saying how this, like, you guys are the hottest platonic couple. I'm talking about Klein and Allie. But I gotta say, I used to think Klein was really hot until he had the breakdown when Allie brought up the fact that he doesn't come in on Fridays. It was like a joke, and he was like a little bitch. Klein, I thought you were very hot, and it's just like, oh my God, you just fell from grace after that. And
Right.
every time that you're talking, you're like,
I know you're saying an insult now, but I still am.
You're flattered.
I'm flattered that at one point in her life she thought I was hot. I will take that as a victory, regardless of the fact that you just called me a little bitch.
you sound whiny and you're like a little bitch boy.
Okay.
But besides that, I am heterosexual, but Allie, I think one thing, apart from Klein, is that I would love to be your wife. And you're always saying, like, you're the whitest lady, and I'm Hispanic. I'm Puerto Rican. And I'm just like, if you see me, I'm like everything that is Hispanic, you know, dark hair, dark eyes,
love it.
Olive skin. But you just seem fun. You just seem, and you're like such a good wife, and you seem great. So, but anyway, so I just want to, this is for all the heterosexual girls that would love to be your wife, honestly, Allie and Klein, honestly, bitch boy. Okay, bye.
Thank you. You made your point very clear. Yes, Allie, she's a Hispanic lady who's a big fan of you, even though you're a white woman.
By the way, I hate Hispanic people.
I didn't say that. That was a
Whoa.
joke. That was me quoting somebody in a hypothetical situation. Please still be my wife. Actually, my actual wife is in the car right now, probably hearing that exact call. And you know what she told me the other day? She said, at this point in our relationship, if you cheated on me, I'd probably just stay with you.
Wow. That sounds like a free pass.
I have earned enough points in my marriage. Enough dishes have been done, pickups from places, all kinds of things. So I've earned enough points in my relationship to where if I cheated, she would probably just stay with me because she knows she has it that good.
Is that the real reason you believe?
Yeah, because she's like, I have a pretty good life, and I don't really have to work that hard, and I don't really want to change that. So even if you were cheating on me, I would be upset, but I'd probably just want to stay with what we've got going.
You don't think that's her, like, kind of her guilty conscience that she's been doing that to you? So she's like, you can go ahead and even it out?
She's not like
She's doing that Jedi stuff on you.
She's not doing Jedi mind tricks.
It sounds
you guys.
like it.
No.
If you did that, I
She's
would
hanging out by herself right now at her house. She's on her way home right now, and she's probably just going to go back to sleep or take a yoga class or something.
You are such a sucker.
You think that she's bringing that up just so she can...
So you say, yeah, same for you. And then
I
she
would
goes
never
out.
say same for you.
Well, that's why
She's
she knows
working
it.
on borrowed time.
Yeah. Okay.
One more slip up and boom.
Yeah.
Whatever her name is in the picture. What was her name?
I don't know.
She's my new wife.
Rosa.
There we go.
Next message.
Hey, Klein, I really love you guys. Had a great time at the K show. It was great seeing you guys there. I want to apologize to McLovin. I was really inebriated, and I yelled at him, kept on yelling McLovin at him for about 5 minutes.
That's so long.
Listen, I feel terrible. The guy who played McLovin in Superbad was at the Cage the Elephant, the KROQ Cage the Elephant show. And I saw him as well. And I was actually excited to watch him get ID'd walking into the venue because I thought it'd be a great opportunity for him to pull out his fake Hawaii ID. He didn't do it. Pulled out a regular ID. He's an actor. His name's Jeremy Mintz something or other.
It's Christopher Mintz-Platt.
Okay. The point is everyone knows him as McLovin. And I get it. I also saw him and wanted to yell out McLovin. But I didn't because I feel bad for the guy. He probably gets that all day, every day.
You don't feel bad enough to learn his name.
I don't know anyone's name. Meanwhile, this poor listener
At him, kept on yelling McLovin at him for about 5 minutes. And then I finally clicked in my head that it was probably uncomfortable, so I walked away. Just wanted to say sorry for McLovin.
what the hell did you guys fly over the Rose Bowl?
Okay, listen, a lot of people were starstruck, obviously, when KROQ brings out the big A-listers at our shows. You know, McLovin is no one bigger than McLovin. But,
Wouldn't you think he'd be down for that? I mean, that's such a great character, and that is living on for people for decades, and he's a part of that. Wouldn't you be happy? I would be.
What other character has he done?
He's done in other shows probably, but still, that one is one of those ones that's just such a funny name. It's stuck around. It was kind of iconic sort of thing.
So he's got to appreciate the lore that he's now forever a part of.
I don't know. Omar says he had a situation with McLovin, too, and he doesn't like it so much.
I'm not going to say it.
He doesn't like
that was early on. That was
right.
like, yeah.
You get one of those, You get one of those.
Wow, Vanessa bullying Omar. I love it.
Yeah. Omar yelled McLovin at him, and he punched Omar in the face. That's what happened, okay?
The bit guys was listening to a podcast about Jake DJing a wedding. I'm actually planning a wedding in Hawaii for 65 people. I would love for Jake to be a part of that. It'd be kind of funny, him playing Tool to a bunch of islanders, so definitely very interested. Give me a call.
Jake, you want to bring Tool from the mainland over to the island of Hawaii?
Dude, hell yeah.
All right, all of the DJ gigs that people can't afford Omar, Jake's doing. When are you doing that special mental, what's the one he's doing, the special one?
Say it again?
What? You're doing one for
wait, what am I
somebody's
doing?
special.
You're doing I thought you're DJing your first party for the woman who called us, who works with the people that are disabled.
I was supposed to. It's going to be really easy. I just got to play like 3 Tool songs. I'm done.
All right, great.
Can't be.
That's going to be a lot of fun, I'm sure.
It's in October sometime.
And also, there's a ton of messages here about people that wanted to find out about the Bud Light Bros, and especially the one who were trying to help him lose his virginity, Billy. Vanessa did speak with the woman who called us yesterday.
Oh, big update.
Yeah, this is big, a big update. And the woman is 100% down, correct?
Correct.
And the two of them have now been texting off air, is that right?
I mean, I don't know if they continue texting, but they did connect.
They did connect. And something interesting about the woman is what she does for a living.
Yep. Do you want me to tell them?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
She is a truck driver.
Amazing.
So she's got some issues. We're trying to get them both in the studio to meet for the first time.
But she drives all day, all night.
Yeah. So, and what's her handle? Does she have a trucker handle that we should know about?
On the CB radio?
Oof, I don't know.
She must
she's
have.
probably listening to us right now.
Oh, yeah.
She's got to have a handle.
She's our hero and savior.
She's going to take the virginity of the almost 30-year-old Bud Light bro, and I think she's going to do it in her truck, which is even cooler.
And then think about the story. At 29 years old, I lost my virginity to a female long-haul trucker.
It's a great story.
That's amazing.
Beautiful. And I think that we should plan, because I want it to be special for the guy. He's not a piece of meat. He is one of the Bud Light bros. So I just need to figure out exactly what night this is happening so we can plan a date for them, like a proper date, some whining, some dining, maybe an endless pasta bowl or something, and then they can have at it in the truck.
Yeah, that sounds
she didn't
great.
have any.
But those things are kind of short.
No, I don't think so. In the cab, I think those are real roomy back there.
Really? But I thought people sleep on the top part. I don't know if there's a whole lot of room. I mean, you can't stand up in there, right?
I'm sure some trucker could explain how it works in there, but I think they have a lot of room in there because I think a lot of them live in there for like weeks on end.
Or they could go in one of those like truck stop areas with the lot lizards.
It's funny you say that because people saying now 909 says, doesn't that now make the Bud Light bro a lot lizard? Technically, he's like reverse lot lizarding this woman.
I'm going to find the nearest flying J.
Yeah.
She seemed like a very normal woman when we chatted with her. I wish I remember what her name was, but she seemed... V, that's right. How ironic is that?
That's the third thing now that you can't remember the name of.
The guy's losing his V card to V, but she seemed very nice. So I'm excited for V and Billy, the Bud Light bro. It's going to be a magical moment, and if you remember your losing virginity story, hopefully it was as magical as the one that's going to unfold before your very ears here on KROQ. We got to take a super quick break. When we get back, when have you been ghosted? When have you been stood up? Not only in relationships, but in life. You ever show up for a job interview, then you got there and the place that you were interviewing at was gone? The whole business was gone? That happened to me one time.
It did?
Oh, yeah. Whole business. Didn't even exist. I think it was a whole part of a scam because I had to prepay for the interview process.
Cool.
But what are times that you've been stood up, ghosted, whatever? We'll get you into Morrissey, and maybe he'll be there. That's coming up next.
What's up, you guys? It's Mike Shinoda from Linkin Park. We are excited to see you.
Let you cut me open.
Every time you hear a block of Linkin Park on KROQ, caller 2800-520-1067 scores tickets to see them at the Intuit Dome this Saturday.
Keep it on KROQ to win.
All eyes in the music world this week have been on Linkin Park.
Just thank KROQ so much for playing the music and helping us get our start.
Hear a block of Linkin Park. Win your way into their hometown show at the Intuit Dome this Saturday. Courtesy of Live Nation.
The world famous KROQ.
Being called gross is not fun. No one wants to, even if you know that you do gross things. Because I'm convinced when you're by yourself, everybody does a few gross things by themselves when no one's watching because they think they're by themselves. It's their own shame.
I mean, that's when you start picking at your body.
You pick, you smell, you sniff.
Yeah, if things fall on the floor, you eat them still.
But then there is public gross. Public gross is no good. And we believe that there are two people on the show that are both going to be competing for the title that no one really wants, which is grossest on the show. It's time for the gross off. In this corner, he has a sweating problem that we know about. He walks around with paper towels under his armpits because deodorant can't even help him.
I have social anxiety.
I haven't said it's you yet, Jake. Let me finish the introduction.
Could be me.
It's Jake.
Here's Jake.
He's also got some sort of a digestive issue, which he has.
Ulcerative colitis.
He has a
Not digestive. It's an autoimmune disease.
He's a. All right, Jake wins. Let's get up. The contest is over.
Come on, Klein. Why are we doing this?
And then in the other corner, we have a person that has multiple times eaten stuff out of the garbage because it was thrown out accidentally, doesn't care about expiration dates, and has had multiple rashes, including pink eye, to the point where she earned the nickname Diclops, the lesbian Cyclops, because one of her eyes was swollen shut with crust.
Which has happened multiple times since. But
I just want to hear all the times Omar gags in his own mouth during this competition. So this is going to be a real battle of gross. I'm just letting you know.
Not to make it even worse for myself, but I've also earned nicknames like Poogers and the Onion Queen.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Don't worry. That'll come up at some point during the quiz.
And she eats on the toilet, too.
She eats on the toilet.
Nasty.
I'm multitasking.
And she shares a toothbrush with her wife.
To be fair,
and
I
apparently
finished,
dental floss at one point they shared.
That was one time.
Doesn't matter.
She never flosses.
Okay. All right.
Moving on. Jesus Christ.
Allie's the winner. All right. Let's go. Move on.
You just keep describing each person.
I haven't even gotten to the quiz yet. I mean, we're just in the goddamn intro, and I'm nauseated right now.
Yeah. Well, yesterday I was sitting there writing my show email in the same clothes I had exercised in while not showering and sitting on a fabric chair going, maybe I should just own it.
Oh, my God.
Jake and Allie, write down your answers to these questions, and we'll go through this quickly, and then we'll have a palate-cleansing song, which I think we'll all need at that point. And apologies if you're eating during this, or if you've already had a rough week because of the fires, and who hasn't. I'm sorry to make your week even rougher. Maybe someone will listen to this and go, you know what? Could be worse. It could be Allie or Jake. Question number 1. If you drop food on the ground, how likely are you to still eat it?
Can you explain one of the food examples?
And what ground?
Yeah.
See, these are both questions asked by gross people.
They're important questions. Is it my own kitchen floor or is it an outside
You can answer
area?
this as a general, but if you'd like to go ahead and clarify, I think all of you are going to answer grossly, but you're going to defend your grossness because that's what gross people do. So go ahead and write down I'm just in general now. Go ahead. It is a random sampling of grounds and foods. Is it a shish kebab? Is it a field?
All right.
Is it a bathroom floor? Allie, if you're eating on the toilet and something slips out and falls on the floor, are you still eating it? Just answer the question. How?
It depends
I will tell you
on
right,
the floor.
I will
Is
tell
it a gas station bathroom floor or my bathroom?
Guys, I will, without asking any of
if
these
it's the KROQ
questions.
floor, no way.
Okay.
Right?
I'm going to say.
No, if it's the KROQ floor, 10 seconds.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
Guys, this is just question 1, please.
Okay.
If you drop food on the ground, how likely are you to still eat it? And please, you're more than welcome to take this quiz yourself. You're sitting in traffic right now. Whatever. Answer, let's see how you would have done. Are you grosser than Jake or Allie? Probably not. Question 2. How often do you wash your hands after going to the bathroom?
Again, this completely depends on where you are.
No, it should not. No, it should not, Allie. How often do you wash your hands after going to the bathroom?
Jake, come on. You know what I mean.
Huh?
Allie's going to get a perfect score on the gross quiz.
All right.
323 said the gross off is more exciting than the upcoming NFL playoffs. Didn't Allie admit yesterday she had crabs? Yes, she
I didn't
did.
say I had crabs. I said if you had crabs, you could shave them off.
Jake is not
Keep
gross.
up, keep
He's
up.
handicapped, someone pointed out. Thank you.
Disabled.
Question number 3. What is the most amount of days in a row you've worn the same underwear? The most amount of days in a row. Why are you humming? What, the most amount of days in a row you've worn the same underwear?
Camping or not camping?
Allie, just answer the goddamn question. Question 4. What do you feel your weakest personal hygiene practice is? Something that you even know you're not proud of. Could be better. What do you think it is? Write it down. Jake, write it down, Allie.
Can you repeat the question?
What do you feel your weakest personal hygiene practice is? If you're just joining us, welcome to the Gross Off. Allie and Jake have fast-forwarded to the finals. One
Can
of
you
them.
define hygiene for Allie? I don't think she knows what that is.
That's a fair thing, Omar. Can I please? Is it personal hygiene or just hygiene?
Synonyms include cleanliness and just
Like-
all around not being disgusting. Question 5. If you don't have a toothbrush handy, but need to brush your teeth, what would you do?
Okay.
Or what have you done?
The toothbrush is what's missing?
In this in this particular example, yes.
Okay.
Question number 6. How many showers or baths do you take weekly?
This
Question
depends on what the week is like.
7. When is the last time you felt gross? Please be specific. The last time you felt gross. Because I think the problem with gross people is a lot of times they don't actually realize how gross they're being. And now this is the lightning round of the gross off. So these are going to be rapid fire questions. And this will be if we need to do a tiebreaker, okay? Do you eat crumbs off the table directly or off your own lap? Yes or no?
Oh, wait, say that again?
Crumbs for food you're eating. Off your lap, if they fall into your lap, or onto the table directly that you're eating off
Did I
of.
pay for the meal or did someone buy it for me?
Should not goddamn matter, Allie, at all. Go to question 2. Do you ever turn your own clothing inside out to re-wear it before washing it? Question 3. Have you ever smelled a dirty towel, smelled to see if it was dirty, realized it was, but still used it? Question 4. Pretended to... KROQ, we are Klein Alley's show, and this is the sweet sounds of Morrissey right here. Morrissey, when he goes to his shows, it's almost like you're seeing something you shouldn't see, even though you bought a ticket to see Morrissey. And he's got a track record of sometimes not showing up at shows, sometimes just leaving the shows early for strange reasons.
It's pretty amazing when somebody has, like, when there's crazy weather or when something gets thrown at you on stage and they just keep playing and you're like, God, this is amazing, the dedication. Morrissey's the opposite of that.
Yeah, he's like almost like he's looking for reasons to not play, which means getting to see him live is pretty incredible. You're one of the few people that will ever get to see this man live. We've got tickets right now for you to see Morrissey and Social Distortion, Toyota Arena in Ontario, happening on October 18th. I'm sure he'll be there, unlike this list of things he did not go to. For instance, Sally, in 2018, he canceled a show in Paraguay. What is Paraguay?
Paraguay.
That's right, because
Because of the name of the country. He was against
he
it.
didn't like the country.
Gay.
2009, canceled multiple shows because he thought
you're gonna get canceled.
thought he was getting the flu. In 2007, he didn't like the way his voice felt, so he canceled his show in Boston. Many dates there. Cut his Coachella set short because he didn't like the smell of cooking meat. Stopped a show in Liverpool because a bottle was thrown from the audience, and he didn't like that. One show he stopped because he didn't like the way the sound system sounded, even though he had already done sound checks. Didn't like the way it sounded with people in the room. So he left that show.
Omar, how many times have you seen Morrissey versus how many times you've gone to see Morrissey?
Oh, I've seen Morrissey maybe 15 or so times.
Wow.
And I think he's not showed up maybe 4 or 5 times when I'm trying to go see him.
Pretty good odds, but still way higher than the average band.
The fact that
no
you
shows.
went to see Morrissey 4 times and he didn't show up is crazy.
Yeah.
Well, the one time Omar says
One
because he
time
got
was in Vegas too.
He went all the way to Vegas. What was the reason he didn't do that show? Do you remember?
I don't remember. I was just so pissed. I just turned around and drove back.
But one of the shows, he got chilly, I guess, in the middle of the show. Got
That
cold.
was at the Greek.
Yeah, it got cold and just...
It was outside.
Just decided I'm leaving.
I'm too cold in L.A.
Right, so he's leaving. So he's just
he
left.
played like a song and a half.
Oh, my God.
And did you think he was going to come back with a sweater on and continue?
Yeah, or
Right.
something.
Right, of
Jesus,
course.
man.
Well, anyway, there's a bunch of reasons he's ghosted fans. And as a result, we'd love to give you an opportunity to see Morrissey and hopefully not get ghosted again. So as we hear your stories, let's say hi to Casey. You're on KROQ right now. Good morning. Hi.
Hi, good morning.
What happened to you?
So I thought I got ghosted once until a police investigator contacted me asking about our whereabouts for his alibi.
So explain the story.
And then I ghosted him.
So you were supposed to go on a date with someone?
So a long time ago, Fridays used to have like club night. So we met there, and then I didn't hear from him. And then a police investigator contacted me saying that he didn't tell me what happened. He just said that he wanted to confirm that he was with me.
But he ghosted you while you were out on the date? Like he just disappeared?
We had the date, but then I didn't hear from him afterwards. So I thought he had ghosted me, but I guess he was just in jail.
Oh, that's interesting. All right. Yeah, but it's never good when you get that call and they go, it's the authorities here. We just need proof that you were with this person while a crime was being committed.
And you're
that they're
like,
being
what should
accused
I
of."
say? Do I just say the truth or do I make something up?
'Cause that's what they say. If you're going to commit a crime, you need to have an alibi. You need to go to like a real public place where a lot of people see you, and then you kind of duck out and commit the crime.
Yeah, that's what Chocolate Sauce does.
That's right. That's right. Guys, gotta come in here, hit that gym early, make
I'm
sure
working
that...
out over here. Yeah, you guys see me? Oh, yeah.
My car's in the parking lot. I can't kill someone.
Hey, Bill, you're on KROQ. Good morning.
Hey, good morning. How are you doing?
What happened to you?
Well, mine was actually my fiance. We had this thing in the military where your family meets up with you in Hawaii called the Time Cruise. She never showed up. It was my obviously fiance for like 3 years. Come to find out, I was all worried, but when I got back, my brother did some investigating, and my best friend was sleeping at her apartment. She was cheating on me, so while I was overseas serving our country, she decided to serve other people. Yep.
Wow. Take that, Morrissey.
Hold on, Bill.
Damn,
it's a very
that's
sad
messed
story.
up.
I'm sorry about that. That's terrible. Thank you for your service.
To have like, hey, I've been my fiance for years. We're going on a trip. I mean, to say no to Hawaii just so you can continue cheating, that is dedication to cheating.
Catherine on KROQ, you got ghosted at one point, and potentially you will get ghosted by Morrissey, but we don't think so. We're hopefully going to go to the show. You're going to see Morrissey, and anytime he shows up, it shouldn't be a shocker when the person you paid to see shows up, but when he does, it's extra special.
Yeah.
So what's up, Catherine? What happened to you? Catherine.
Don't ghost us, Catherine.
562,
yes, hello.
talking to you. Hi.
Hi. I was ghosted by my job.
What happened?
So I used to work for Fredericks, and one day they just called us and said, do not open your doors, box everything up. You guys have 3 days to ship everything back.
Oh, so the whole company just went under?
Well, they still have their online store,
Yeah.
but they no longer have actual stores.
I'm so bummed out. I love their mannequins. They had a great mannequin display at Fredericks of Hollywood. It's the best. Right, Allie? You know what I'm talking
yeah,
about.
it's the lingerie.
Yeah. They're changing the mannequins every Tuesdays at noon.
What?
What?
Why do you know that?
That I made up. Let me say hi to
Yeah, right.
Ryan. I got
So
ghosted.
you make it up after people judge you. I made that up.
Allie, you're on KROQ. Good morning. Hi.
Ali.
Hello?
Allie, what's up?
Hello? I got ghosted by this girl. Well, I thought I did, but I think she set me up because I was supposed to meet this girl on Tinder, and I'm from the IE, so I was supposed to meet her in Pomona, which is a little iffy. So I was already suspicious. I went. She finally came out after like an hour of waiting, and I saw two guys behind her, and I freaking boned out. I drove away.
Yeah, I remember that move was going on for a while where it was like girls would meet guys, and then the whole plan was you showed up, and then they would rob the guys, right? That was always the deal?
That almost happened to me when I was a rideshare driver. I had gotten
We get
a
it. You
request.
drove Kid and Play. You drove Kid and Play around. Great story. We know.
But then it turned out they did show up, and it was Kid from Kid and Play.
He's very impressive with the Kid and Play story. She's been telling that one for 20 years. It's a good one. Alfredo on KROQ. Hi.
Hi, Klein. I got ghosted by a girl selling me the LA Times over the phone. So it was kind of a blind date, and met her at the drive-in. She showed up in a different car, and I think she didn't like my car or me, and then went for popcorn and never came back.
Oh, no.
Damn. That's always the toughest one. When they don't show up at all, at least you can come up with in your head with a million reasons why maybe they bailed. But when they see you and then disappear so quickly.
Like, I'm going to go get some popcorn, and then they disappear.
Forever. Oh,
and funny story, I worked at a high-end hotel where Morrissey stays at months at a time, and he would need a gym to himself because he didn't want nobody working out next to him. And I had an all-access card, and I went in to go do some work, and I saw him, and I was like, oh, crap, I hope I don't get fired.
Right. You wanted the whole hotel gym shut down?
He would need a gym for himself.
All right.
Oh, my God.
Hey, JoJo, what happened to you? Hi. JoJo. Hello, JoJo. All right, we give Ryan the final word here. Hey, Ryan, what's up?
Hey, sweet dips, guys.
Sweet dips.
So I got ghosted from the same person. Shout out to Ashley. She listens to the show anyways. So I got
great shout out.
That was a great shout
That's
out
a good
to
shout
someone
out.
who doesn't know and will never care.
All right, yeah, what happened?
Yep. So I got tickets to All American for the Saw Blood Drive at your guys' KROQ event when Beer Mug was still around. And she never showed up. And then I already got tickets to Incubus. But not only that she didn't show up to All American, she gave me an excuse that she got sick. We got very close seats for Incubus, and she never showed up to that one. And she posted on Instagram, which Instagram, you get busted for everything. She was at a different concert.
Oh, with a different guy?
So she
with Beer Mug.
Probably.
I'm going to take you to a real show.
Yeah. All right. We've heard a lot of stories of people that got ghosted for different opportunities. Jobs, relationships, popcorn. Which one stands out to you, Allie, the most?
I mean, the guy who served our country and then got ghosted by his fiance because she was servicing other men. That one stands out as pretty tough.
Yeah, let's thank her for her service.
Let's give tickets to her.
Let's get her tickets with that new guy she's plowing, huh? What do you say? No, I'm just kidding. To our brave serviceman. You may have been ghosted in Hawaii, but we will service you with the gift of tickets to go see Morrissey and Social D. We salute you. Thank you, Bill. And congratulations, KROQ. Klein Alley Show. If you're listening for back-to-back Linkin Park songs, you've come to the right place. That will result in you getting tickets to go see them this weekend at the sold-out show at the Intuit Dome. Biggest trending story of the day, I think, is always the new Apple iPhones announcements. And I know you're thinking we have a nerd that works on the show, our resident nerd, Jake the Nerd.
Oh, it'd be great to get some kind of an in-depth overview.
Right, because he would know all of the stuff. I mean, yeah, we get the basic stuff, right? A couple of phones, and there's cool new AirPods, whatever. But, I mean, Jake, as a nerdy guy, what were you most impressed by with the big announcements?
Well, I don't know. I've been reviewing the new Spider-Man Magic the Gathering card, so I haven't been paying attention.
Oh, my God.
It's cool.
See, this is never stuff that we care about.
Universe
or that
is
anyone
beyond, dude.
Jake.
What?
Spider-Man Magic the Gathering is coming out next Friday.
Jake, did you see that someone texted us, DM'd us a picture of a store, a Magic the Gathering store that had a sign on the door that basically said, "Don't enter unless you've showered and you're wearing deodorant"? Is that the place you play Magic the Gathering?
No, but those are pretty common, though, actually.
They are?
I mean, I've seen those signs before, sure.
It's like their
Sure.
version of no shirt, no shoes, no service?
Yeah, exactly.
This person, I got to find this text. Is this not where you go and play cards, though? Because a lot of people that sent it said, the person who sent this, I'm convinced this is where Jake plays his cards. This must be where Jake plays his cards, to have that sort of a aggressive sign on the door.
But
do
you're
not enter unless you are wearing deodorant and have showered in the last 24 hours.
Whoa. There's a place that I used to go to that actually kept spare deodorant in the bathroom.
You will be asked to leave if your attitude or your smell is disruptive to the game. This is like a big problem at Magic the Gathering tournaments?
It's been known to happen, yeah.
Huh.
So it smells like, what, an NFL team locker room inside any given card shop?
No, because those guys smell like real men. This is like gross nerd smell.
Hold on. So Jake is not able to give us any information about the Apple event, which is too bad.
I
Hold
can tell
on.
you about the new Peacemaker.
Hold on. Hi, you're on KROQ. Good morning. Who's this?
Hey, guys. It is Jake, the useful nerd.
Oh, we have a better Jake the Nerd, a useful Jake the Nerd.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow, why are you calling?
I wanted to discuss some of the cool updates and new tech products from Apple.
Great.
This is what we were looking for.
Oh, my God. He sounds good, too.
Wait. Let's hear about the Spider-Man cards.
Hey, Jake the useful nerd, you sound so much better. Our Jake the Nerd sounds like he's talking on an old microphone from like a Radio Shack. You sound great.
I am calling you on my new phone from my large house that has no odors.
Oh, man.
Wow. I bet places he goes doesn't have signs on the window.
That's amazing. Wow, that's great. Yeah, thanks for calling, Jake the Nerd, Jake the useful nerd. We got a lot of questions about the iPhone. What did they announce?
I do have a dog. I let him...
Oh, wait, well, I got the order wrong. I bet you don't even have a dog, Jake the useful nerd, huh?
I do have a dog. I let him roam free in my yard so he can get plenty of exercise. Great question.
Okay, well, thank you.
I do the same thing, actually.
Jake, you don't have a yard, and you never let your dog...
Yes, I do.
You never let your dog out of its
I want to hear
backpack.
from Useful Klein.
Have you seen the pictures that he puts on Instagram of his little backyard cactus?
That's all it is. It's just a cactus in the yard.
And he's like, living the dream.
Enough with Jake our nerd.
Okay.
I want to talk to
Jake the useful nerd. What was announced at the Apple event?
Great question. 3 new phones, from a standard 17 to the 17 Pro Max, as well as a thinner phone called iPhone Air. Speaking of thinner, you can lose your own weight at Lazara.com with promo code Jake70. Because I have lost 70 pounds.
Oh, wow. He even lost more weight than you, Jake.
That's so cool.
How much weight did you lose?
I lost like 45 pounds, but you already said I was losing too much.
This guy lost 70. This is
that
cool.
means he was a big fatty.
You can call names to useful nerd.
Fatty.
Hey, Jake the useful nerd, in all seriousness, how much are the phones going to cost? Jake, do you know, our nerd? Do you know how much they cost?
I have no idea, man.
Jake the useful nerd, what do they cost?
The iPhone 17 retails for $799. The iPhone Air is $999, and the iPhone 17 Pro is $1,099.
That's so cool.
Very clear. Thank you.
Thanks for explaining that.
I plan to buy all 3 because I don't waste my money on rocks or weird finger paintings of monsters.
Cool.
That's smart. That's what our.
Why would you buy all 3? That's a waste of money.
Because he can. He saved the money.
Hey, I like his investments and everything. He's getting 3 phones.
Finger painting. Very useful stuff. Thank you, Jake.
Thank you.
It's not that funny.
Thank you, Jake, the useful nerd.
Okay, I have to go.
Okay.
I'm about to eat a table burger. It's a hamburger that I eat while sitting at a table in my kitchen, which is just a kitchen.
Wow, that's amazing. Wow, that's Jake, the useful nerd. Oh, man. That guy's
Table burger on a real table.
I like that, Jake, the useful nerd. He's a good guy. Hope he calls back. All right, we got to take a break. When we come back, your ADD news, and we'll break that down even more. Plus, I think we have Linkin Park in your future, so be ready to call in for that next.
Klein. Alley. Show. KROQ. Klein Alley Show. KROQ. Well,
wash your hands after bathroom to not appear gross.
All right. I know that's directed at me, and I did not do that. There was a time where a woman was pooping in the bathroom, and I did run the water.
We're not doing the answers yet. Question: have you ever eaten something that you found between your car seats?
Is it wrapped?
That's a great question. Is it hard?
In this particular case, it's unwrapped.
Okay.
And then have you ever eaten food that had mold on it, around the mold? And this is
just ridiculous. You're out to get me. This is BS.
I'm not out to get you.
Yeah, because there've been studies saying you can cut off the mold and it's fine.
And finally, something that other people would, agree is gross that you'd like to defend. We'll give you an opportunity to defend something. Okay. We'll come back with the answers. This is the Gross Off. It's a very, very intense look into your own grossness. The results after this. Place your bets on KROQ.
Klein Alley Show.
Hygiene is their worst enemy on KROQ. It is Klein Alley Show, and we are about to get to the exciting conclusion and determine who will wear the sash of shame known as the grossest on the show. It is the Gross Off. Interesting when people from the 24/7 news station are walking by our studio now. They've been covering these fires nonstop every day, and they are eavesdropping in on the Gross Off that is happening here at KROQ. And they are looking at us, feeling bad for us in here. Understandably.
And the looks that we get from the KNX news crew in general, I think, are just looks of, what are you doing? Yeah, disappointment, but I'm getting extra looks today.
626. When you started the Gross Off, I thought Jake would win for sure. Turns out Allie is a monster. That is according to 626. Meanwhile, 951, I'm defending Allie. Sometimes I don't wash my hands after the restroom, but only at home, though, if I know I will not be eating or interacting with other people. Meanwhile, 559 wants to let us know that they dropped a pill of ecstasy in a urinal they were using and flushed it out and ate it.
Cool.
So that person is continuing.
I would argue that I am being honest, and a lot of you will probably lie to others about your cleanliness and say, oh, yeah, I wash my hands after every single time I use the bathroom, even when I'm in my own house. Lies.
Bob, before we get to the conclusion of the Gross Off and get the answers, what do you want to add to this? Go ahead.
I'm just saying that Jake actually has a very nice, clean bathroom.
Why do you know this?
Oh, he posted a video.
This is Bar Buddy Bob.
No, I hang out with the guy sometimes.
Oh, you know Jake personally? You've been to his bathroom?
Yes, I
Oh,
yes,
my.
I do.
Oh,
This is
really?
Bar Buddy Bob.
What?
Hey, what's up, bro?
Buddy Bob?
What did you
What?
say? Hold
This is
on.
Bar Buddy Bob.
What?
He's my bar buddy Bob.
Oh, you're going to go. All right. Hi, Bar Buddy Bob. Thanks for joining us on the show. You met Jake at a bar?
No, I've known Jake actually I did meet Jake at a bar. God, there's a great video of him
took
trying
you
to
back to his
jump
place?
over a dumpster back in Christmas of 98, or not 98, 2018, whatever year it was.
That's a very different.
So many years off.
Wow. All right. This guy does sound like his name should be
Fine,
Bar
do
Buddy
we still
Bob.
need to grade this?
No, all right. Jake, you get
You
a
met
point.
this guy by a dumpster.
Jake,
I jumped over a dumpster and he helped me.
you're getting a point for grossness for knowing that guy.
Thank you.
Jake's up 1-0. Woo! Bar Buddy Bob. You got Jake on the board. All right, here we go. We got to get through this quickly. All right, you drop food on the ground. How likely are you to still eat it, Allie?
All right, I didn't know the circumstances, so I just wrote 1 second outside, 10 inside. Home, infinite.
Oh, okay. So you can find something on your floor for hours later. You'd still eat it in your own house.
Depends on the floor, I
Jake,
guess.
what did you say?
I said not very likely because it probably instantly has dog hair on it.
See? I have a cleaner home.
All right. I think Allie gets the point on grossness there. Keep track. Yeah, you're grosser. At least Jake had a hypothetical no as his answer.
Because his floor is so dirty and covered in dog hair.
Allie, your answer about eating food off the floor was 3 different reasons why you would still eat it.
I said 1 second outside, 10 seconds inside, home, infinite.
And Jake said probably not. At least he answered the question like a normal person. Question 2. Allie's gets a point. Jake got a point for knowing Bar Buddy Bob. It's 1-1. Oh. How often do you wash your hands after going to the bathroom, Allie?
50% pee, 100% poop.
Ugh. Jake?
Only when I poo at work or when I get poo on them.
Oh, man!
Dude!
Oh, my God!
It happens rarely.
Jake gets a point.
See, I don't feel the need to wash my hands because I'm not making a mess of myself.
I don't make a mess.
All right.
You have a rule that you have to wash your hands if you get poop on them.
Occasionally you break through the toilet paper.
Vanessa,
Sometimes you have a breakthrough.
Vanessa, you keeping score?
Yes, this is gross.
What's the score right now? You gotta
2-2.
Okay.
What? It is not. I don't have 2 points.
2 poo.
I have 1 point from the first question.
What is the most amount of days in a row you've worn the same underwear? Jake, you can start this time.
I think like 2 or 3.
I had the same answer.
Give them both a point.
By the way, he's the one with the sweating problem.
Yeah, but
he should be getting the point for that.
Top, not sweating down below.
I also think guy re-wearing underwear does not carry the same weight as woman re-wearing underwear.
If I am not doing anything but sitting for the entire day,
the worst thing you could be doing.
There's literally no reason. And if I fall asleep and then wake up, I'm not going to waste another pair of underwear.
Didn't you tear through University of Pink on the back of your underwear? Didn't your wife
Those
have to...
things are not made of durable material.
Didn't your wife have to have an intervention because all your underwear was covered in holes?
She did purchase new underwear for me and new socks for Christmas.
Vanessa, what's the score currently?
I like 2-3. Ali is least gross than Jake.
Question 4. If you don't have a toothbrush handy, what do you feel your weakest personal hygiene practice is?
Kleenex etiquette, because I will use a Kleenex until it has no more corners, and then I'll put it in my pocket and forget about it.
Oh, okay.
And then usually it'll end up in the wash.
It's like a dusty snot rag.
Yeah.
Jake?
I practically never wash my hair. I just rinse it with water.
Guys, come on. What are we doing?
Give them both another point, guys.
What?
Not even soap, Jake?
No, I don't think you need it. I think the natural oils is good for it.
Always?
You think that's why you smell like an old bicycle? This is why.
That's a good smell.
No, it's not.
That'd be a good candle.
No.
Old bicycle.
If you don't have a toothbrush handy, but you need to brush your teeth, what would you do? Jake, you can go first, Jake.
I use mouthwash.
Allie?
I go toothpaste finger.
Oh.
What's wrong with that?
We've all done toothpaste finger, but there's a lesbian toothpaste finger is
I do
totally
2,
different.
sometimes 3 fingers.
Depending on how horny you are. Allie does toothpaste fists sometimes, anniversaries. All right, I don't know. Elmer, I can't even decide because it's like they're both grossing me out for so different reasons. I mean, I feel nauseous in my mouth.
Jake does not wash his hair, ever. Give him the point.
Like, when I cut it, because it has, hair
We're
in
on
it.
a different question.
What?
This is the gross off on KROQ. Guys, this is a much-needed distraction. Thank you for this. Needed this. I'm nauseous but laughing. They're both gross. Give them both the sash. Make them wear it together. They'll sweat through it. These are all good suggestions. Allie, you gross girl.
Thank
That's
you.
314. Go to question number wherever we are. How many showers do you take weekly, Allie?
3 to 4.
Jake?
7.
He has a sweating problem.
Allie, you get the point.
Don't you work out every day?
I work out most days.
You've done hot yoga and not showered afterwards. You told us.
God.
No. On days I do hot yoga, I shower right after.
When is the last time you felt gross, Allie?
Now.
That is correct. Jake?
It was like a month ago when I forgot to brush my teeth in the morning. I asked Johnny for mouthwash. He didn't have any.
Ew!
Oh, you've been gross so more recently than a month ago.
Your answer should also be now.
That's not the question. The question is when I felt gross.
Yeah, but you should feel gross now.
I know.
Right now.
I feel good now.
All right, moving through this round. How you eat? You eat? Doesn't give them all the points. Everyone.
909 said, "What in the name of white people is happening?"
I don't know. Eating food crumbs that fell directly on the table or on your own lap. You eat crumbs off your own lap in the table directly.
Of course, yeah.
Allie does. Yes, Jake, you too.
No, I never eat crumbs.
Okay. It does. These are not points. This is just to get a sense of the person. Turn clothing inside out to rewear it.
Nope.
Smelled the dirty towel, realized it was dirty, but still used it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Pretended to wash your hands after going to the bathroom, not to appear gross.
No.
Yes.
Oh.
Ate something you found between the seats of your car, unwrapped.
No.
Maybe.
Ate around mold on a piece of food.
I cut it off.
Bread and cheese, yeah.
All right, and defend something that other people would think is gross that you do not, Allie.
Bringing in stinky food into the building because it is healthy food usually, and even though things have expiration dates, it's just the big companies trying to get you to buy more stuff and waste more food.
Jake?
Eating expired or leftovers that have been in your fridge for over a week. It's fine.
Yep. I'm with Jake.
All right.
Which is sad.
Vanessa, I have this scored as almost a dead heat tie.
It's literally a tie.
Yeah, they
both
are
gross.
both incredibly gross. So congratulations.
I don't wanna be gross bros.
You and Jake are gross bros. Let's get them both in
This is a wash after all of it?
All of that.
How ironic.
The one thing they don't do. Well, look at you. You made it through a Klein Alley Show video. You probably didn't want it to begin with, and maybe you didn't even know who we are, but let's be honest. The internet's all about connecting with complete strangers that may or may not kill you one day.
If you like it, you can subscribe for more. Just click this button.
Or over there, or there. We're not really sure. You've heard it a lot. And, comment and like and all that bullshit. It actually does help, believe it or not. So we're saying it because we really do mean it.
And you can also listen to the live show or download the podcast if you missed anything and you're getting show mode.
Yeah, we're on the radio. You can find one of these things in the museum.
Grab your Adderall. It's time for ADD News.
All right, details on the Apple event. We'll start with that. They released a new line of things that you pretend not to care about but secretly want. A new line of watches, a new line of phones, and a new line of AirPods. Now, the phone has all the things you would expect: a better camera, better storage, better battery, etc. But the skinny iPhone was the biggest focus because it is so skinny, you guys. You could put it in your pocket, wouldn't even look like you have anything there. And it's been a few years since, this is what they said, it's been a few years since Apple has had new iPhones that you could put on the coffee table and someone would say, is that the new iPhone? Because all the phones have looked pretty much the same. So when you see someone's phone, you're not like, whoa, is that the new one? You don't really know. You could look at somebody's phone, it could be 14, 16, it kind of all looks the same.
Once you put a case on, a big fat case on it, you put a right big fat ass again. Flies. There's a bunch of cool things they could do.
Well, this one's available in bright orange.
Sucks.
Cool.
Sucks. Oh, okay. And they don't even call it orange because they got to get all weird and appley with it, so they call it something like burnt Mandarin Genius or something. The thing is so stupid.
Band name.
I wish Omar's right. Like, think of all
You're
the times.
You're going to get this skinny iPhone. I know it.
I will not, because it's going to make me look fatter. What I want is a fatter iPhone to make me look skinnier. Same thing Omar and I talk about with those little Corona, the Cornita bottles. You drink a Cornita bottle, you look like a big giant because you're holding a tiny little bottle of Corona. It's the greatest thing ever. Looking phone to make me look smaller.
So you just want to walk around with an iPad, essentially?
That's great. Genius.
Hold on a moment.
But if you think about
it,
this is the thing I would have loved. Like, Omar's right. He's kind of kidding, flying. How many times you're on your couch or somewhere else, you're like, oh, phone's across the room. I need my phone. They should have the ability now. I know it exists. I don't know how to do it, but you say, like, Siri, fly phone, and the thing like flies across the room to you.
That exists, huh?
The technology exists for that, sure, because that's no different than drones or anything else.
For phones to fly? On the phone to make it fly. It would be extremely bulky.
No.
Not a lot. Okay.
The basic iPhone's $800. The Air is $1,000, and the Pro is $1,100.
The Air Air means you should fly in the air.
Yeah,
it's misleading.
That's a good point. All the models also start with 256 gigs of storage because they know that we're not cleaning up our phones. We all suck at that, and nobody, even if they're like, "Oh, I'll just get the basic storage plan," that's going to be filled up in like 3 months. So they're just going to make it easy on us, and then they'll notify 100 million Americans in the first year that they have hypertension and blood pressure. And then the AirPods 3 are smaller. They will also track your heart rate, and they promise this time they won't fall out. They said they used over 10,000 ear scans and performed 100,000 hours of research to deliver the most secure, best-fitting AirPods ever. And this is a new thing that they're testing out. This is in beta. Live translation. So when you talk to somebody in a different language, it will translate it live onto the other person's either AirPods or their iPhone. It'll show them in their language what you're saying. Then when they respond, your AirPods will pick up on that, and their speech is translated into your AirPods in your preferred language. That is pretty awesome.
Hey, Omar, play one of those clips where Vanessa says things in those weird, when she was talking like in Lilo and Stitch tongue. I want to see if this works with this new technology.
Lilo and Stitch.
You know, when she did that, Mika. Let me see, because
I don't have that.
Oh, you play it, TT Kaka. You play all.
Oh, that. Yeah, I have that.
Yeah, I don't know, Vanessa. I want to see. I want to see if this thing works.
Now that we talk about all this stuff, I really think that Vanessa would be a great tester for all these products.
All of these things.
Because I feel like she'd put the AirPods in and be like, I don't know what's happening.
I'm going to hold up one of these new AirPods. Let me see this. Go ahead.
Titi Kaga. Football!
Oh! It means football.
Man,
That's good.
That's what you were saying the whole time?
Didn't know. This is amazing technology, Apple. You've done it again. It's genius.
All right. This is something that will give you high blood pressure and will set up your new Apple Watch. A new McDonald's all-you-can-eat buffet has been opened. Unfortunately, this is not local. They're testing this out. The first location is in Missouri. It's funny, McDonald's is testing out.
Is.
I know. They're like, where are we going to go?
It is. I think it is the fattest
I
state.
think Missouri and Alabama, maybe.
Really?
Yeah, those usually are on the list. It's also a couple cities in Texas usually hit that list as well. But Missouri as a state, I believe, is the heaviest.
I love that Apple's testing out live translation and McDonald's testing out even more burgers.
Hey, they figured us out.
But they said for $12.99, diners will be able to get unlimited Big Macs, Quarter Pounders, chicken nuggets, fries, and hot apple pies. They said the lines are already stretching out the door.
Yeah, and also the door is stretching. And let me say this, McDonald's, this will bankrupt them because they don't even understand. The people that will take advantage of this all-you-can-eat are going to eat all they can eat, and it's a lot. The people
but how much? I know you think you can eat 75 pounds of fries, but how many burgers do you think you
That'd be a
eat?
good place for me to test it out.
Yes.
Is that part of the buffet, the fries?
Yep.
Yeah, I just said fries.
Okay, so then I need to go to Missouri.
Why would they not do unlimited fries? That's like the easiest thing to unlimit.
If we can get an airplane sponsor, I will fly to Missouri and see
We
if
got San Bernardino Airport.
I don't think they have nonstop service to Missouri.
I'm sure they'll figure it out.
I'm sure they have tons of connections.
Yeah.
That sounds terrible. I take back what I just said. Take back everything about what I just
All right,
said.
and then finally, Friday is the deadline for this new Long Beach baseball team. Long Beach is getting a new professional baseball team, but they want your help to name the team. And whatever you decide to go on the website and pitch, it's going to be better than this newscaster's pitch for team name.
A new professional baseball team is coming to Long Beach, and they want the public's help to find a name. They're encouraging anybody from California to enter on their website. So here is my submission.
What is it?
Follow me here. So Long Beach,
Yeah.
home of the Queen Mary,
Okay.
the Long Beach Queens.
Boo!
Yes, Queen. Yes, Queen. Queen.
I knew you'd love it.
What about
man.
Tangerine Genius?
Oh,
It's a great name.
the Mandarins.
Well, there
Vanessa,
you
what do you think it should be called?
Titi Kaga.
Oh, it's a great name.
That means
Great
football.
name. What does that mean? New iPad? Football! That's right.
That
Thank
would
you.
be a very confusing baseball team name.
It would be a very confusing name. The Long Beach Footballs. It's a baseball team. Vanessa named them. She's a child. We let her name the team.
Yeah.
Klein Alley Show. 106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County. This is the world famous KROQ.
Look at that. 10 o'clock on the dot. It's KROQ. We're Klein Alley Show.
See, we're on time.
On time as always. That's what they say about this show. We are always on
Right.
time.
We got yelled at yesterday.
Sure did. Sure did.
So we're on time.
This hour, what do we have for you? Well, if you hear some Linkin Park songs back to back, doesn't matter the order, just be sure to call us up so we can get you into some sold out Linkin Park. That'll be happening throughout the day and all week long until we get you into the Intuit Dome on Saturday. There's so many scams happening that we had to do a special Bamboozled roundup. Some
Oh
of
my
them,
God, yeah, there's some good ones.
Some of them I am so jealous of that I didn't think of first. That's usually what happens when it's a really good scam. I'm like, I feel bad for the people that got scammed, but as a guy who gets scammed a lot myself, I go, man, I wish I had thought of that and been the scammer.
Like the guy trapped in space one.
That is such a great story. I can't wait to share this with you. I'm Elon Musk, and I'm trapped in space.
But I'm in love with you.
Oh, it's such a good scam. We'll break that down later this hour for some bamboozling. And then today's the day we do the bonus podcast called Klein Alley Showvertime. If you're not already subscribed to or downloading the pod, please do so that you can hear our uncensored, totally raw, and unfiltered bonus show that we do every Wednesday. All right, so we'll get into everything we have in store for you this hour and more. But first, we give you this from the Canadian band Sum 41 on KROQ.
Penis vagina. Penis vagina. Penis poop pee trala poop ba. Poop ba 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 ba. Poop ba. Poop ba 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 ba. Poop ba.
So you think big butts is where it's at? Well, think again. And this ain't no little ass anthem either. It's 2023. What? Let's celebrate the average butt. Hit me with it.
Freak, you crazy for this one.
Big booty hoes, got to goes. Itty bitty bums, time to run. If fat bottom girls make the world go round, well, step off, bitch, time for average mounds. So many songs about big asses, but I do speak for the masses. May not be pretty, may not be cute. No cap love for the average glute. Big butt, small butt, I say pass. Hello, ladies, medium ass. Medium ass, medium ass. Sorry, Jack, it's the new first class. First class. KROQ, we are Klein Alley Show. I think that every once in a while in your life, you go to a event, a concert, perhaps, and you say, this was life-changing. This will forever be the concert that it's the new bar as the best show I've ever been to.
Do you have that for yourself?
I don't think I do because I'm afraid I don't like music.
You have music gina.
I have music gina. There's not the name of it. There's a real name.
That one Candy Crush show you went to, you're grooving out to?
No, that's not, listen.
Klein has a disability where he doesn't enjoy music.
I don't enjoy music the way that other people do. It doesn't hit me at the emotional level that it hits other people at. Now, for people that were at the Oasis shows, they claimed that this was the show. I mean, I haven't seen one person say anything bad about it. It is like the greatest thing ever. For all the people that didn't go, I feel bad because it makes me feel like I probably should have gone. And I did make some efforts to go, but we had tickets here at KROQ, but we wanted to give all the tickets away to the listeners because that's fair. So
those weren't for us.
We didn't take any of the tickets. And
did you make an effort to purchase tickets?
I made an effort when they first went on sale, but they sold out immediately. And then at that point, I said, well, I'm sure there'll be some resale. And there were. But I saw a text yesterday, and I was so annoyed by this. This is my own stupid fault. I got a text from, I'm on a group text with some guys. I only know one of the guys on the group text. I don't know the other guys. And they said, they were sending pictures back and forth of the Oasis show. And they said, man, you really missed out, Klein. And I said, yeah, it looks fun. I heard it was great. And then I go back up in the chain, and apparently 3 days before the show started was a message to me that said, good news, we have an extra ticket. It's yours if you want it.
Oh, my God.
By
for
the way,
you?
Free. Didn't have to pay.
Free?
Free. And I didn't see that text until yesterday.
Oh, my God.
So on Sunday, well, not ideal. Saturday would have been better for me. Funnier banner. I could have gone to the Oasis show, and so now I completely missed a text because I'm on a group text with these guys, and most of them are guys going back and forth with each other, and I don't know two of the guys in there.
Do you have it on no notifications? Because I have several group chats that I just choose not to get notified, because if I do, I'll get like 70,000 vibrates.
I guess my question is, don't you think there would have been a follow-up for something that was that significant? Like,
I wouldn't follow up with you, though.
You wouldn't do a call as well?
You're not responsive enough, no. And I feel like I would be bothering you if I hit you up multiple times.
For the guy in the group that I'm friends with, like, don't you think that it would have been, hey, didn't hear back from you, want that Oasis ticket or not?
No, this is like a first come, first serve situation. If you have an extra ticket, especially a free one, you have to respond right away. Yes, I want it.
Have you ever missed a text and then realized, like, after the fact that it would have been much better had you seen it before it was too late?
I check my text messages when I get them.
You do?
Yes. We're in a different camp.
I have so many unread.
I don't know how you miss so many text messages.
I don't even know where my phone is right now, but here it is. I found my phone. That's the first part of finding the text.
Because don't you open your phone and it shows you all the like I'm opening it now. I have two new messages that are very long from my wife.
But Allie, look at all the
how would I miss those?
But look at all the blue dots. If I scroll up and down, you see all the blue dots? You got a lot of blue dots.
You're screwing yourself with those.
Klein gives his information out to everybody. You know what I mean? And he likes to have a lot of contacts, and I think that's the biggest problem. It's like you need a smaller circle that people have your number.
Yeah, I got to thin the herd.
Gotta cut some people out.
I would argue that Omar's right. I would say 80% of the texts, I mean, a lot of it's crap now. I don't know how Omaha Steaks is still texting me for Father's Day. I thank you for the happy Father's Day.
Reply stop, man.
It doesn't matter.
No, he has full-on conversations with those people.
I do go back and forth with them a lot.
I mean, it's like any random text message that's like, hello, you're like, ooh.
But most of the texts I get...
How are you doing?
I guess.
I do get a lot of texts, and a lot of them are useless. Most are useless now, to the point
You're
where...
the same guy that when you were little, you would answer the door whenever anybody rang the doorbell, right?
Of course.
Yeah, but everybody did that.
So exciting.
No way, dude.
You didn't know who it was. So,
why wouldn't you answer the door?
So it was always exciting.
You go through the peephole first, or you say, who is it?
You know
It's
me.
answering.
I was too short for the people, Allie.
And you also answer like any phone call you get, even if it's one of those scam likelies or private numbers.
Oh my God! It says possibly scam. I
Yeah.
see it on his phone, and he answers it as if someone is about to tell him he's won the lottery.
Well,
He
so
answered it. He's
weird.
like, hello.
Yeah.
He like goes in another area. Like he'll bow his head down and be like, hello, who is
Now,
this?
listen,
Hi.
I know there's a salt, like, for instance.
No, now's not a good time. Yes, I'm satisfied with my cable.
Yeah, okay, but Allie, I do answer all the calls. And the reason I answer all the calls is because sometimes I think, like, it could be my kid's school. Now, should I just save the
But
number?
don't you have your...
Yes.
No, I don't have it saved. I should. But
That's problem number 2.
any
Scam
number,
likely could be my kid's school.
any number,
Possible scam is definitely LAUSD.
any number from the 818 I answer, and I think it could be the kid's school. So I answer all those. And a lot of times I get scammed. And now they know I'm in the system as this idiot will answer all the 818s.
Yeah.
But then when it's an area code I've never seen before, I also answer because I go, this is a mystery. And
But then when it's an 800 number, I also answer.
yeah, those
Another mystery.
Those I do. But the texts I've gotten really bad at, and because they pile up, and then it just feels like on my emails right now. I don't want to start with this, but currently I have 86,882 unread emails.
Yeah, but this
But most of
Oasis
those are
thing
crap.
needs to be a lesson to you, Klein, because now your life is being affected by this negatively. You have missed out on a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity that I would have loved to have taken advantage of. A lot of people in this whole building would have killed for that ticket.
No, I know. And now that's the one that I think if I had like my moment, whatever that rock bottom moment is, I think this may have been it, because I didn't even think I would care as much as I did until afterwards now. And just the way hearing everyone talk about it and saying like, dude, it was life changing. I never seen like it. There's all these people that I've been to 7,000 concerts and there's nothing I've seen like Oasis. And I go, well, I really blew that. That was a simple text. And all I had to do was write back in. Sure, see you there.
Or even just thumbs up it.
Yeah, I didn't even see it.
It would have not
completely
taken long.
Lost it in a chain of people excited what time we're getting there. You want to tailgate, you want to, and I was like, these guys are having this conversation about a show that I'm not even going to. Why do I care about this conversation? And then it became.
That probably would have been a scam anyway.
It probably would have been.
Your friends are like, oh, we'll just
it would have
do
been
this
solar. I would have ended up with goddamn solar again. I know it. So you know what? I feel like I made the right call here.
Solar and steaks.
I feel like I made the right call. And Allie, isn't that what life's all about?
Oh, yeah.
Really is.
What's up, you guys? It's Mike Shinoda from Linkin Park. We are excited to see you.
Let you cut me open. Every time you hear a block of Linkin Park on KROQ, caller 2800-520-1067 scores tickets to see them at the Intuit Dome this Saturday.
Keep it on KROQ to win.
All eyes in the music world this week have been on Linkin Park.
Just thank KROQ so much for playing the music and helping us get our start.
Hear a block of Linkin Park. Win your way into their hometown show at the Intuit Dome this Saturday. Courtesy of Live Nation.
The world famous KROQ.
Pete Davidson is a controversial hot person in a way, but he is settling down. He's having a
Hot
baby.
person? What are you looking at?
Oh, well, I don't think he's hot, but a lot
Nobody
of other people,
does.
a lot of people think he is.
Oh, it's like he was
No,
in a
I don't
scuba
think
diving
so.
accident every time you
That's
see
why
him.
he's a controversial hot person, because everyone goes,
Huh.
how is this guy slaying all the time? It's insane. He is going to be on the season premiere of Shark Tank. It's
Really gone downhill since
and-
Klein, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, last season premiere was Klein.
Yeah.
This season premiere,
Pete
it's
Davidson.
Pete Davidson. Klein, not a controversial hot person.
No one's ever accused me of being hot. There's no argument that Klein's slang too
Who's
much.
this undeniably meh guy?
Thank you, Allie. That's Barbara Corcoran's quote.
That's going to be on his tombstone.
Thank you. Unbelievably meh.
Klein Alley Show.
KROQ, the world famous KROQ.
The worst thing to break down, if you have the luxury of even having it in the first place, is the dishwasher. I mean, it is just...
What's wrong with your wife?
Oh, ooh,
hey.
Women be shopping. So the dishwasher has been broken in our home for, this is day 7.
But you have 2 dishwashers at your place.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah, she be shopping.
You're back in the kitchen, am I right?
Boo!
I was waiting.
Klein Alley Show. Mornings on KROQ 106.7 KROQ.
Someone who listens to the show knows someone who owns a plane, and their professional job is they fly planes with banners on the back of the plane. And they've given us the ability to give them whatever we want to say, and they will pull it over the Oasis show at the Rose Bowl.
Liam is my favorite. Sign mom.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's a funny one. Liam is my favorite. Signed Mama Gallagher.
Right.
That's an interesting one.
Is it just for, because they're playing 2 nights?
I think the guy said we could have a message both nights, and it could be a different message.
Oh, okay.
So we could-
then night 2 could be Nola's my favorite.
Yeah, we can just
Love mom.
let's.
Sign dad.
Is our
Yes,
goal?
I did.
Is our goal to just really
Maybe
destroy?
we should tear them apart.
Hey, Rock, we are Klein Alley Show, and one of us gets scammed a lot because if there's an emblem with anything that has an eagle on it, I assume it's official government, and I will give them my social security number. That has come back to bite me in the ass more than once. I'm ashamed to say it out loud, but I have fallen for quite a few scams, and that is why we do Bamboozled, so that I can be aware of what to not fall for next, and hopefully we save you your money. Here we go.
Bamboozled. A lot of people fall for the scam. And now they're just like, damn. Take your money, sucker, because you didn't know it was all a sham. And now you're just like, damn.
Before we share with you some of these crazy scams that are happening. Hey, Vanessa, I feel like you're gullible like me in certain ways. Have you fallen for a scam ever in the world of bamboozling?
I only fell for a scam once when I was a dog walker.
Who fooled
Do
you?
tell.
The dog?
Yeah, so I used to use WAG, and I picked a dog to go walk, and somehow this person was fake. I went to a building. I was like, "Hey, I'm outside." He's like, "Yeah, I'm here too." I was like, "No, but I don't feel like I can get in this building." He's like, "Can I just have your email? Let me see if He asked for my email. Basically, I gave it to him.
Oh.
Because I'm like, this is through the app. This is not a scam. It was a scam.
So did he take your money?
Well, once I realized it was a scam, I did a whole fraud thing. It took forever.
Oh, man.
It was terrible. And then I stopped using WAG.
Yeah. All
So
right.
you were using it just to for an extra job, right?
Yeah. This was in Miami.
Here's a guy that was about to be a victim of a scam. Apparently a very well-known old-school scam that's been going on for a while, and he fought back, and now he is being called a anti-scam hero. What a title to have.
Of all the easy marks in all the world.
You have an attitude, I'll give you an attitude.
This is an old guy. Now, as you know, old people get scammed a lot.
That makes no sense, but I love it.
Yeah. He has there's a couple things that don't make sense in this story, but
You have an attitude? I'll give you an attitude.
Larry Schwartz and his wife Joanna are not among them.
I knew something was up, but I didn't know what.
Married for decades and pushing 90, they found themselves the victims of a con as they walked into this senior center on 23rd Street, a stranger right behind them.
I'm from Dubai, he said.
oh boy, that's a scammy place.
I feel bad for anyone who's actually from Dubai.
I know.
Who's just like, I'm from Dubai visiting, and they're like, get away, you scammer. Yeah.
It's like that fake chocolate, okay? I'm not falling for that. All right, Dubai chocolate. I get it.
I need directions. Could you give me directions? I said, welcome to New York.
Aww.
Welcome to
I'm from New York.
Oh, Fat Joe.
And then he came
From
in.
the home of the terrorists. Yes, I'm from New York. New York.
That's the scam. She was forced to listen to a Fat Joe concert.
She got Fat Joe'd?
She got Fat Joe'd. So anyway, this guy says, I'm from Dubai. Listen,
I'm new here.
Don't you get approached a lot of times by tourists in L.A. that ask questions? Hey, where's the...
I did. The last time I got approached by a tourist, they were like, can we park here? And it was totally like, it was like a faded white spot. And I was like, yeah, go for it.
Allie,
I think they probably got towed.
We'll get back to the story in a second, but speaking of that, there's a great scam I just saw someone posted on Instagram where you basically get any sign with a QR code that goes to your Venmo, your PayPal, and you just put it anywhere you want and say pay to park and just plop the sign in. And they say that people just don't know and they just go, I don't want to get a ticket, so they just scan it and pay. And next thing you know, some guy just parked on a random residential street and Venmo'd you $5.
It's just on a regular street with all these other cars.
Someone said they spent like $50 on signs, put them all over the place, and they said that they're getting hundreds of dollars a month just Venmo'd to them while people are parking in spots that they have no control over.
That's a good scam.
Great scam. So anyway, here's what's happening in New York.
I said, what directions do you need? He said, where could I go to find a Walmart? I said, there are no Walmarts in Manhattan. He said, tell my wife.
His partner, a woman, was in an SUV at the curb.
She's going like this to me. Calm.
Oh, and then she kissed your hands too,
And she
didn't
kissed my hands.
Now, this is apparently where the scam comes into play. They try to start the conversation. Hey, just a couple of lost tourists here. Where's
You
a
ever
Walmart?
kiss some old person hands?
That is, they're really committing to the scam right there. I mean, they're really committed.
Oh, yeah, a lot of wrinkles.
But it's also cold, kind of.
It's like cold and clammy, but
Not
dry
good-
at the same time.
Not good blood flow. And if, God forbid, the man shakes your hand, they got that old man strength, crushes your bones.
This guy looks strong, too.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I said, okay. What do you want? I thought you wanted directions or something.
But no, she wanted to trade watches, her obvious knockoff Rolex, for the real deal on his wrist.
She thinks she's got a sucker. So she hands me this piece of
Oh, nice.
and I'm looking at it, and that's when a bell went off. You know, I said, this is a con. At that point, she's grabbing my hand, and she's pulling it in the window.
But Larry's the kind of guy who eats nails for breakfast.
Really?
What kind of a guy
Better
eats
than that
nails
grease toast.
for breakfast?
Not better than grease toast. Grease toast is great.
Lifts every day. Used to box. Jumped out of planes in the Air Force.
Oh, he's a tough dude.
Cool.
This is cool when a guy's like old, but he's still like old tough.
Yeah, he's probably all bow-legged, too.
Got all those stories and stuff, and he's not afraid of some scam artist in the street trying to pull a little watch switcheroo.
Don't mess with Larry.
The only part of her I could get was her right arm. And I gave her what we used to call a three-quarter turn. It makes the person come towards you. Her face and her head came up against the inside on the top of the inside of the car.
So I think the way the plan works is they're supposed to like get you to give your hand, I guess, and she was going to kiss it, take his watch off, and then drive off with
Yeah,
his
but then
watch.
he can just give that old man handshake and break her hand.
Rip off the whole car, half the car, with that old man's strength. And then he wouldn't let, he did the old three-quarter turn move, whatever the hell that is. And then as a result, he pulled her against the window of the car.
And then she hit that, and she fell back. Now she falls back at the same time she's falling back. He's getting behind the wheel, and the car starts to move. Well, I'm not stupid. I'm not going to get dragged. So that's when I let go, and they're off.
He kept the knockoff Rolex.
Cool.
His real one, damaged in the scuffle, is now in the shop.
So that guy got a bonus watch. He got to keep his own and stole the other one.
Good for that old man having a Rolex, too, in the first place.
Well, listen, those guys, you always hear those stories on like, they when they were in war, they paid like $300 cash for a Rolex, and now the thing's worth like $50,000.
Wow, cool.
But that's not the scam of the week. The scam of the week involves the great Elon Musk. and an astronaut.
Well, actually, this is just an astronaut. The Elon Musk story is a separate thing, but this is probably one of the best scam stories I've heard recently.
A scammer claiming to be an astronaut duped his victim out of thousands after telling her he was under attack on a spaceship.
Now look,
sick.
These stories are so crazy because people believe them, and that's the part, is that there are dumb enough people in the world. And even though I feel guilty when I fall for a scam, like I don't think I would ever, if I open an email that was like, "Help, I'm an astronaut in a fight."
I'm being attacked in space.
I'm being attacked in space. I need money. Like, at least I would go, that doesn't seem right.
That doesn't seem
Something's
right.
off here.
Do you have steaks or not?
But I'm the kind of guy that eats greased toast for breakfast.
That's true.
The scammer found the Japanese woman on social media back in July in what police in the country described as a romance scam. The woman was told by the scammer that he was an astronaut as they developed a relationship online. The fraudster then told the victim he was in space on a spaceship right now and that he was under attack and in need of oxygen. Police said the woman, who lives alone, had been persuaded to transfer him roughly $5,000.
There you go.
To buy oxygen at what, the space store?
I know, right? Makes 0 sense. But of course they had to dig at her, and they're like, who lives alone?
But that's why I think some people just really enjoy the scamming. Here's the Elon Musk one. This is another one, but this has been happening quite a bit now. People are falling.
What's your name? Yeah. This man is not Elon Musk, but police in Florida say he convinced an elderly woman to give him a lot of money.
Well, listen, Elon Musk is fine with money. Although I did see during the show today, breaking news, he's no longer the richest man in the world.
What?
He lost that, during the show this morning.
Is Bezos?
No, it's AI. Someone that did something with AI. I don't know which one it is.
I'm from New York.
Fat Joe. Fat Joe is the new richest
Rolex
man in the
old
world.
man.
That's right. Congratulations. Don't get scammed. It's a Klein Alley Show on KROQ.
Sometimes I feel the
Yo, what's up? This is Jacob
And Eric.
and we play in Sublime, and we want to let you guys know that we lost our virginity at the Klein Alley show.
Word.
And this is our new song, Ensenada.
On KROQ.
Speaking of scams, someone pointed this out, and I saw this yesterday. What percentage of the frozen yogurt scales in that scale system do you think are actually accurate? If you had to guess, like percentage-wise?
I
you think
have
they're
to bring my
calibrating
own
them?
scale to really know.
I thought you were going to start doing that. Weren't you going to start cooking your meat in
I've
the
been
grocery
doing that
store?
with meat. No,
Yeah.
I've been buying the meat and then weighing it myself when I get home to make sure that the weight they said it was is the same as the weight that I am seeing.
And if it's not?
And if it's not, I'm going to write it down.
And then what?
And then I'm going to present my evidence and say, here.
To who?
To the
Meat court.
Yeah, the meat courts.
Oh,
and I'm going to say,
delicious.
hey, and it's not just going to be meat. It's everything that you think weighs a certain amount. And then you have all these records of things that aren't what they say they weigh. And I want I want my money back.
Wow.
All right?
Who presides? Who's the judge at Meat Court?
It's Klein. Klein's the judge.
Oh, okay.
He's the meat man.
The best joke would have been Judge Whopper. That would have been the joke.
yeah,
But
funny.
unfortunately, you
That didn't happen.
You blew it.
Well, I just think that eventually I would have a class action lawsuit on my hands, and I would obviously know many other people that have undergone the same scam as
So
me.
how much have you written down so far? Because I know you said a few weeks ago you were going to start this process, and you also said you were going to start peeling the bananas in the store.
I didn't say I was. You said I was going to do that.
Well, right. Have you been doing that?
No, I haven't been doing that. I don't want to look like an a-hole in my own neighborhood grocery store, but I have 2 written down. Unfortunately, a couple of them were accurate.
That bothers you when you got what you paid for?
Well, I mean, it
goes against what you're
goes
trying to
against my
claim.
argument, yeah. But there was one where it was a full ounce less.
Right.
I believe that was ground turkey, and it was one of those ones where it's like a block of ground turkey where you're pretty sure everything's the same, and it's not.
Uh-huh.
And then there was, I believe,
You don't think any of
fruit
this is
that I
user
had.
error?
No,
Has there ever been a time where you weigh the meat and it's a little bit more?
that did also happen once.
So what do you do there?
I don't record it.
So I don't understand the system because I want.
I didn't expect to get grilled on this.
You were
basically everything even.
And I didn't expect the judge joke either. I'm off.
well.
Done.
You were supposed to, as of like 3 weeks ago, when you first brought this up, and you were all upset because you got scammed because of a shard of meat that was missing. It was like 1/10 of a gram or something under. You said, "Still, I'm paying for it." I thought you had a whole plan. This was going to be, you were going to go report around, do all the stuff, and then you were going to come back. And I thought you were going to cook the meat in the store so that you really.
You were saying that I'm going to do that.
Yeah, I understand. We said it, but that was what you were supposed to do, and then only pay for.
Just because you say it's going to happen doesn't mean that's immediately what I'm going to go do. Okay, I'm not going to put out a cooktop in the middle of a Trader Joe's and start cooking my meat.
But Allie, if you are so serious about this class action crap, and I know you defended everyone that was getting charged for air, and you didn't like the people that were charging for air at the gas stations, you stood up, you went to that Calabasas town council about it or whatever.
Yeah, and they said send me pictures, and I've been compiling pictures of that as well, of different gas stations around my area. And when I'm ready, I'm going to send them to her and say, here's 20 gas stations that all have the pay stations.
Right, but how long is this investigation yours going to go on for? Before
Sometimes this stuff takes years, Klein.
So you're going to spend years writing down the weight of the meat. Seriously?
It sounds sad when you say it that way. I'm already measuring and stuff when I'm cooking, so I'm just doing it as I'm cooking.
And are you just quitting at meat, or are you going to continue this into like a bag of chips where it feels like you didn't get a full bag's worth of chips?
Well, that I think is probably going to have the biggest lies on it, where it says, hey, this is a 12-ounce bag of chips, and I bet it has like 8.
Oh, so
sometimes you open those bags, there's nothing in there, man.
No, I get it. Trust me, I know. But I'm saying, are you going to... I'm not the type of person that's... I just... Like most people, I go, that sucks. I thought there was more Doritos here, and I move on with my life.
No, because it's messed up, Klein, that everyone is having us pay the same amount or sometimes more for packages of things that they are shrinkflating on us under our noses, and we don't know that it's happening, but we need to know. The people need justice.
All right, so if you are purchasing anything, anywhere... Weigh it.
Anything that has a weight.
And please tag Allie, take pictures, tag Allie. She's putting together what she believes is a class action lawsuit, which she will be bringing to meat court.
I'm starting a Google spreadsheet right now.
All right. And so far, she has been screwed out of 1 ounce of meat, she believes, to date.
1 ounce of meat and a half an ounce of salmon.
Jesus Christ. 223 wants you to know, Allie, that they one time ordered a 10-piece McNugget, and we're pretty sure they only got 9 because 2 of them were kind of stuck together, and they want to add that to evidence in meat court.
Great.
So
I'll add it to the spreadsheet. Thank you very much.
Screwed in any way, shape, or form, or plan on getting screwed, make sure Allie is well aware until she gives up on this giant waste of everyone's time.
I won't give up.
I know.
This is the people that get money in class action lawsuits are nothing but persistent. Persistence is key.
Let's do some takeaways from today's show, and then we officially get the hell out of here. Sluggo will be on, I'm sure. Got more of those Linkin Park tickets in your future. Listen for the blocks, back-to-back Linkin Park songs. Get you into the sold-out show on Saturday. And then we'll head down the hall and do a little bonus pod called Klein Alley Shover Time. Recently been getting rave reviews, longer, extended episodes. Not just these extended summer hours, but
it's delicious.
Extended episodes of Klein Alley Shover Time. Boy, they are exhausting. All right, Allie, what do we got? Takeaways.
213, my takeaway is if you want to win tickets on KROQ, you better be able to cry on command.
That's right. Nothing better than a good on-air crier.
818, my takeaway is Fredericks used to change their mannequins every Tuesday at 2.
That's one.
909, my takeaway is it was hilarious when Klein and Alley got canceled.
That was funny. Every time we've been fired or canceled, it's been hilarious.
213, my takeaway is the rah-rah raisin years were dark times.
Oh, the darkest times in society. Those rah-rah raisin years. Damn you, Girl Scouts. Damn you.
562, my takeaway is go buy your homes from John.
Yeah,
John buys homes.
We'll be talking more about that, I'm sure, on the podcast later.
951, my takeaway is the early bird gets the grease bread.
It's a good takeaway.
650, Jake upgraded to table burgers. And 818, my takeaway is Morrissey canceled a show in Paraguay.
Sure did. This is all stuff we learned about on today's show. If you missed any of it, check out the podcast that goes with the show, or you can see what we look like while we do the show on YouTube. It is underwhelming, to say the least. Allie, what is your takeaway from today's show?
My takeaway is please welcome the newest baseball team, the Long Beach Footballs.
Hey, it's going to be a great team, named by Vanessa. You have a takeaway, Jake the Nerd?
Yeah, Klein Alley Show. On time at 10 a.m. and late for the rest of it.
That's right.
We got one.
We got one right. On time, one time today. Woo! That's better than yesterday. Omar, got a takeaway?
My takeaway is that the meat judge is Judge Wapner.
Judge Whopper. It's
Whopper.
That's
Sorry,
the joke, you see. We got to go.
Okay.
Stick around. The show gets good
Even
after
worse.
we go. Bye.
That they feel that that you know they feel that
Klein Alley Show. Mornings on KROQ 106.7 KROQ.
Hi.